All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the English Moonduck coverage of the Mr. Cat playoffs. This is game number 3 of a best of 3 between Warriors Gaming Unity and Signature.Trust. I'm very excited to be bringing you the coverage here. I am Annie, aka Android, being joined once again by Motpax. How's it going, man?
I'm ready for game number 3.
Woohoo! Sand King.
Good. Yep. Good hero. Warriors Gaming hero. They love it. They had some pretty good times. That time going to be the position 4, but game number 1 it was the offlaner as well. So we'll see what we end up with this time, and we'll see if we get a drow pick again. Oh, the axe first, then the drow.
Oh, we're
Ooh,
switching it
mixing
up, getting crazy here.
Yep.
I mean, it worked out for them
Okay.
last time. It took a while to come back online. Warriors Gaming kind of stomped on them for the first 20 minutes, but somehow Sig just outlasted, turned it around. Would not be surprised to see Warriors go for a TA ban. That was really the hero that they had relied on so much to get the momentum going.
Yep. Also not surprised again to tanking Invoker. So two heroes with good synergy. That early stun duration on Burrow Strike is just ridiculous. Like straight up 2.17, easy to set up for those stun strikes.
All right, Wyvern banned out
But
from Signature. I thought they would have wanted
yeah.
that for themselves.
No, the drow, too good. Gotta ban that.
Ah.
That Winter Wyvern.
I mean, could they have
So,
taken it for themselves as one of their supports?
I mean, obviously the Axe Winter Wyvern's pretty cool, but I think he's supposed to be lane pressure because they want to like win lanes and make sure that they're kind of slowed down. Like just like how if that Axe had been jungling, the Sven could have just went full cleave and they definitely would have won that game. I would say like 99% of the time. As Warriors Gaming last time, so I think him having to be in lane, the Winter Wyvern can be there and help out with that sort of situation, but Winter Wyvern is just like way too good against way too good against the Drow lineup.
All right, so Morphling banned out. Warriors Gaming have a little bit of experience on the little water droplet, and he is very, very potent now if he's allowed some space to farm. And speaking of space to farm, do you think Warriors Gaming going to go for another Sven here, or have they learned their lesson?
Their dire side, maybe they feel like it'll be a little bit more difficult to exert that pressure, and they can just go for it again. I think that they didn't ban at that TA though. I guess they can just counterpick it heavier, maybe. Have it in mind towards that final pick if it's not picked up right away by Signature.Trust in this phase. Who has Signature.Trust again has the final mid pick? That's actually pretty important. Jabs to get some sort of a matchup that he really enjoys.
All right, Vengeful Spirit picked up once again, as Fei Mao did a good job just kind of being that sacrificial lamb, jumping into those engages. But we'll see if Signature's actually able to get this off the ground again, because it did take a lot of circumstance of Warriors Gaming overcommitting, so if they play much cleaner, then I don't know if Signature's really going to get a foothold here.
Yeah. Be tough. Yeah, I definitely can't disagree with the Venge. And yeah, that's all it comes down to now is the Sven. Do we want it again? Do we want to mix it? I mean, really, what other position 1 do you want, though? Like, you don't want to go, like, Lifestealer or something, because Rage is totally useless. Does absolutely nothing against this draft strat with an axe. You don't really want to go Juggernaut either. He's just going to get called through spin. His physical damage won't be that great against the axe either as well. Ben just stands out as being a very good hero. I think it just didn't... Like, they made that mistake of the overextension, and the difference in skill build kind of tipped the scales in the favor of Signature.Trust.
I mean, they could go for something if they really wanted to, like a Spectre that can kind of sit back and hard farm and good gap close against the Drow Ranger, just haunt, and all of a sudden she can't really get away from you.
Yeah, there's like global potential lineups and everything like that to come out too, but
No, I guess
I'm still down with it. I think it's the pick.
yeah,
Just...
I think it still works.
I
Wow,
mean,
okay.
but this is the exact same situation though, because they want to force that that bad build. They want to force that pressure that he can't just go in the jungle and use his cleave at 7 minutes, right? Like the reason they stomped game 1 was because he's just maxing cleave in lane. They're pushing the tower. They take it down because it was nothing but a Slardar, and then he immediately rotates into maximum GPN mode. And when you're max GPN mode as a Sven, it's like the funnest shit ever. You are just killing the whole wave. You move over, you kill the stack camp that's left. You go in the jungle, you kill all that. Go over the Ancients. Oh, right. I have a triple stack because I have a Helmet of the Dominator. Let's go take the bottom tower. The game is over. Like, that is just like flowchart Sven play. Fabulous time. And something like this Undying has to be there in order to break that up, not allow him to do that. The question is, what two supports are we going to get? Knowing that this is coming, how do they want to mix that up this time from Warriors Gaming?
The same ones.
Same ones. I mean, the Lena was kind of cool because she gets like that boosted attack speed versus the Tombstone, which is something that a lot of supports don't have. Like, they have a very hard time actually dealing with it. And she, if they're not so much in the early game, but throughout that whole mid game, you actually saw a couple situations when she didn't get immediately blown up by the TA, that she just kind of sat there, threw out her spells like normal, but right click down that tomb. Thanks to just being based on right clicks and not obviously damage anymore.
All right, so we'll see if we're going to go for that Lena again, if we're going to stick with what's tried and true and fun to work with, or if we're going to change things up. I mean, we've still got room for the Nature's Prophet if they wanted to go for that again.
They went Phoenix.
Oh, new hero.
Oh, indeed. That's interesting. That's going to be for the Hex on the Axe, I suppose. Hoping that you can catch him before he comes in. Again, still having that nuke from the Lena. Same idea coming out from this Lion, the Finger of Death. Trying to break down maybe before Boom Bell's going to come in with those massive swaps again. But
all right, Broodmother ban. I like that. I think Warriors Gaming are the team that kind of brings in that YOLO punch, and you can never really discount the Brood.
And now do you ban TA or you let them have it? You just think like other stuff's too good?
You gotta ban it. I think it just walked all over you, at least out of respect. Just let Signature have this. Alright, so last ban coming out. Sig, again, still need their mid-hero. Could be the TA, could be something like the Viper if they wanted to bring in that raw damage like you talked about earlier. Would combo nicely with the Axe. Axe kind of keeps them controlled, keeps them locked, and you sit back and spray your damage, but they are going to ban the TA, which opens up Sig to that Viper pick.
They made us wait for it.
Yeah.
really think about it. So, yeah, I wonder if they'll maybe go back for some magic in like the Mirana. That'd be kind of interesting, but the rotations and everything. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do. The Storm Spirit, again, was the final ban last time that resulted in there being a TA, so that maybe that line is kind of thinking about that as well from Warriors Gaming, where they know that's one of those other heroes they liked, and that's always good against some 5-man Dodo.
I love this AA pick.
Great against the Axe Undying in lane.
Were you watching Star Ladder?
Yeah, the mid AA.
Sumail AA. It worked, and that makes me upset. But we're definitely not going to see that mid AA this time. We're going to stick with Invoker, played by Nana, one of his comfort heroes, and Lion walking around AA, soaking some good XP in lane. I think that's going to be a very, very nice combination. Just get Axe and that snowball, make sure no one's healing up. You can snipe Drow Ranger from far away if she's being all sneaky and wily, but I think Warriors Gaming got this, unless Sig tie it together in a perfect little bow right here.
It's all about Axe Undying. They need to like crush that top lane, and that kind of makes me think like who can actually help them crush that lane from the mid. Obviously, you don't have like global potential of the Invoker. I feel like you need something to try and tip that, but I can't imagine what it would be. If they went back for tough. I don't think Storm really fits here because of the Lion.
Yeah, I mean, Lion can just keep you locked down and got that Hex. I mean, Tinker? Same problem, I guess.
The only problem with Tinker is that then you're like delaying the game to a part where the rest of your lineup's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really take this ultra late against Sven.
Mirana's kind of like that too in some ways.
I guess Viper is really the lane winner here. I mean, if they're willing to go early, they could go for that DP, but it's, I don't know, slow and sluggish, and you can't really survive through a whole lot of the damage Warriors Gaming are spraying out at you.
I think they're going to pick Timber, and I don't really like it. But the
Skyrath mid.
Tough.
Let's go crazy.
The plays.
Whenever I'm unsure what to exactly call out. All right, they are going to go for the Storm. So there's so much lockdown in Warriors Gaming. If Storm Spirit ever gets caught out in a bad place, he can get mana drained from the Lion. He can get hexed up, stun locked. I mean, you've got Sand King, Burrow Strike, Sven Stormhammer, Lion Earth Spike. It's going to be a miserable Storm Spirit game if Jabs isn't entirely flawless in his positioning.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. He's so good.
I mean, he's fantastic, but can he really carry the team on his back?
I think he can. As long as he doesn't get hexed, he should be relatively okay. And then again, when with the Burrow Strike, obviously another quote-unquote instant stun, right? Comes out extremely fast, so not going to be something he can easily juke and jive with, but they are indeed throwing it really all on his back. Like, that is definitely what is going on right now.
Yeah, I wonder if this is Warriors Gaming just feeling comfortable, feeling controlled, or if it's going to be Sig kind of walking on them. I think it's up to Jabs. I think Lakel's needs a lot of time to come online. And we'll see if they're able to get it done. All right, again, game number 3 of a best of 3. It's all down to this, essentially a best of 1. Who moves on in the upper bracket, who drops down to face Power Gaming in the lower bracket. We're going to have a team eliminated in just a couple of hours. The loser of this match versus Power Gaming, one of them will not move on, and Mr. Cat, we could be saying goodbye to one of these teams. How do you feel about that, Moppax?
That, you know, especially either of these teams have shown up very well. I'm expecting Warriors Gaming to go through, but we'll see. They're one of those teams that I think could go really far in this tournament. Signature.Trust. If they win this one though, you know, prove everybody wrong, prove the doubters. It's like 30% or something like that. So we shall see.
Oh, what's this Storm Spirit said? He's got a drum on his ass.
A drum on his ass? Oh yeah, he does. A musical little lad there.
I don't think I've ever seen that. All right, smoke up. Fei Mao doesn't have any wards, just looking to be a little bit cheeky. Why not place this ward up on this cliff right there? I like this because there might be a D ward coming over here, but that's not obviously not going to catch out this cliff ward. So just making sure no one's coming up these stairs. Man, we got 3 pings from different teams in the same place. This is ping gaming at its finest.
Yeah, that is a nice ward though, as he said, just because they shouldn't immediately sentry because they're going to be like, oh, camps aren't blocked, everything's fine. They might self-block this camp. I think that would actually be the play. Block your own camp there, just not allowing the Axe and the Undying to use it. Because Axe and Undying are extremely good in contesting inside this area, and they're going to be able to use it to just pull over and over. And you know they're not going to bring up sentries between the two of them. So if you... Oh, actually, Undying is going to bring up sentries. Well, there you go. I do think they should block this.
We'll see if they're going to be doing it here. Again, just so many pings. So many.
Stupendous!
Alright, either way, it's going to be a 1-1 rune split. Invoker, Storm Spirit going head to head. I think early on, Nana should be able to go and crush the Storm Spirit, but who knows? Maybe Static Remnants will be his friend.
Yeah, and that Drought Aura too. It should be relatively even, I would say. See where they're going to go with this one again. So the double sentry probably going to get placed here by Sig and should miss out on that. But yeah, a lot of experienced teams, I mean, you'll see them block this camp because it is like impossible to contest.
Oh, they actually go through. They should be able to find out the sentry. Nice. Very nice job. But the Stormhammer coming in when he's got his Earth Spike if they need. Oh my. Okay. Goodbye. They get the ward though.
Blood on the sand strikes the perfect
Oh no.
Yeah, that was pretty nicely played.
That was
nice,
4
nice
heroes.
There.
That jabs Invoker.
I don't like this. Kill this camp, honestly. Anyway.
Wow, you are.
They're actually gonna stack it.
Doodling up a storm here.
It makes no sense. Like this is actually like lane losing potentially. Like why are you leaving this camp against an Axe and an Undying? If there's 2 things they love, it's a shitload of creeps. And so if you deny this out, they have to play in this area. You don't give them anything to work with over here. And then as an Axe, then as a line and an AA, like. Interesting.
Alright, so AA is going to go pull back some birdies. Should be able to get this Wada creeps, like you mentioned. Unity, they just want to soak as much experience as possible. Get this AA, his level 6. Down bottom, Sand King just goes and kind of YOLOs to neutrals. We could have an engage coming out here as Axe. He's got himself some spins, but only level 1.5, so certainly no calls or battle hungers. He just wants these birds. He's able to get a little bit of gold for himself. Axe's voice line was very aggressive right there.
Be interesting to see as well how Ajit's build changes. See if he does actually end up going more into the cleave and more for some farming space early on.
Does he usually go for the 1-1-1 or will he prioritize the cleave over the Warcry?
Well, last time he went 4-4-1, like going for the cleave over Warcry. So I think that was the mistake though. I think they really needed Warcry last game. Maybe not quite as important this game. No TA.
Alright, so Aji gonna get controlled up a little bit, like having to go not get these last hits just because of Fei Mao being all up in his face. Meanwhile, Drow Ranger has like 1000% freedom mid lane. We could have something going down. AA ready to go in. Has that chilling touch. Looking to catch out
weird though.
In that. But yeah, it's a weird AA spot to sit in. He's not really gonna get a whole lot done. They are gonna bring in Boom Bell. That's spooky. You don't want to fight up against the Venge. Venge can easily punish the AA this early on.
And this is why you block this. Because Sven can't contest this. And now they're just going to pull this over. And Sven is like, come and try and get farm. Oh, Zaki with the save, though.
Oh, nice Earth Spike. They got that range creep, man, but Faye Mao in some serious trouble. The cold feet procking up. They got the hex. It's going to be stuck in place to go, and they get the call. Faye Mao looking to get out alive. Does have that soul rip, or rather the decay available to steal himself some strength. Now Afu could be in some trouble with Icicle, walking away with his life, but overall, not a whole lot being accomplished from either side up top. Just Dire desperately trying to get that experience, but Tri-Lane splitting things a little bit thin, and so far, Axe Undying not having the best luck getting creeps for themselves.
No, they are not doing as well as I would have thought against Ajit too. Like, he's getting a shocking amount of last hits, and he does have that second point into the Stormhammer, so at least for now they're going to continue, try and keep that aggression. They're just going to walk on over here and still get some decent farm though.
Alright, AA still wrapping around. AA just kind of being everywhere on the map at once, but not really getting a whole lot of XP. Clarity going to get cancelled here. They are going to bring the Cold Snap, Invoker trying to do his best.
Oh, nice.
They do have Magic Missile coming out. There's going to be a Sunstrike coming in. Jab's getting very, very low, but still alive for now. Can 4G do the job? One more hit. Do they have the range for it? No. On the back lines, Vengeful Spirit was going to be killing off that AA. And they're looking for more. Nana in some serious trouble. Eats up a Fairy Fire, but Vengeful Spirit gets a double kill onto Invoker. That's not good at all.
Yeah, kind of an awkward rotation just kind of organically happened as they came down to contest the rune. Venge denies the bounty rune, but she ends up dying, or rather the AA denies the bounty rune, but she ends up dying. Jeez. Whew. Anyway, bring down the Invoker too, and AA just got like zoned out of his own lane. He like made that rotation towards the mid lane. He's like, I have an Invis rune, let's do something. But pretty difficult to do, with that sort of play. So at least we have 1 point in the cleave early on, you know, as per usual. We'll see if that transitions into more. Ankle boots already done here though. Those raindrops making things difficult.
Alright, Sven, he's saving up 1,000 gold. So is this Blink Rush or Echo Rush or what's he doing?
For Sven this game?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We really can't tell. It all depends on his build. If he, like, they're starting to get zoned out slightly. And Dying's kind of gone. I'd really like him to just go for the helm.
That's another option. We'll see what he wants to do as he will make his way over to the side shop, getting some farm. I mean, he's doing alright in terms of last hits. Drow, again, still outlast hitting him, but Drow's going up against, like, virtually nothing. Like, has to contest with a Sand King who's Iron Taloning up a creep or two, but completely fine now. Boombell could look for this. Has that Magic Missile available. Doesn't want to reveal herself too early on. Is Drow Ranger going to be sitting here in the wings? We'll see if they want to initiate onto the bug. Yep, they're going to go in. They will just start dropping arrows here when he's going to get gusted up. He's got the Burrow Strike if he wants to go for it, but Vengeful Spirit is going to go in with that missile. Brief stun up. The Sunstrike coming out onto Laquelle is actually getting very, very low. One more hit means she is dead when getting the better of this engage.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh, like there's no way you kill Wen, I guess, but at the same time, I guess they were trying to zone him out. But Jackie may be in trouble up here.
Call going to be off the mark though, but they bring in the Tombstone. Lion, he's still skittering away. What's he got for himself? He's got his Hex. And now they bring in, oh god, Axe just diving a little bit too deep here. Gonna get alley-ooped up in the air and drop back down. Zaki may still go down, but that fast fish can't do everything. One final rip will be enough to go through and get himself a kill. He should be able to walk off this cold feet, but oh, the Stormhammer connects. He eats up a Fairy Fire, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. One more hit from the Sven means Sven's now 1-0-2.
Great tread swapping there from the Sven. In for the mana, strength back for the damage. I mean, that was close. If you don't maximize that, I think Undying actually gets away. So, you know, the basic fundamentals, right? Always going to be important. Nicely done. And again, though, like Wen crushing it this game.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a fantastic job on this little bug, but the problem is he's only one man. How can he contest a full Drow Ranger? We've seen what she can do if she's given a little too much space, and now up top, there's no break in the action here. This aggressive lane goes in. Battle Hunger on Sven means he can't farm. He's not able to go into this wave, so missing out on a little bit. We have a couple of ancient stacks here. Got those little Thunder Hides and Rock Golems. I'm hoping to see some more pretty soon, so hopefully Sand King's able to rotate back and stack those up again, because that's how Sven's going to get back in this game.
Well, it would be if he had more than one level in cleave. But anyway, I digress. Being dove into the tower.
Yeah, this might not turn out so well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. They still have that cold feet if they really want to go for it. They want to punish the Undying. They can probably do so.
God, that Tombstone is so tempting. He just wants it.
He wants it so bad. Alright, meanwhile, mid lane. That's going to be a Hex. That's going to be an Earth Spike, Sunstrike. Oh, golly. When? All of a sudden on a dominating streak, 3-1-0. He went down early on, but hasn't dropped since then. Okay, goodbye. AA gonna get icicled up. Now Ochit trying to fight this. We'll be bringing in the rest of his team, so I mean, I think Dire, or rather Radiant, have got to be keen on the fact that this Sven is manning up. He knows he got backup in the wings. There will be a TP out. Do they have the Stormhammer to cancel? Yes, they do. When he's going to go in, he's going to provide all the vision they need to burn down this Undying once and for all. He's doing what he can in order to get his life back, but it's just going to last for a brief moment as Sven now picks up his second kill. Down bottom, Sunstrike picks up the Vengeful Spirit. She dives a little bit too deep. She went a little crazy there.
Yeah, did she ever? This is like looking like the start of last game as well in some ways here. Abba coming in scouting for some stacks. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to find any, so I'll just end up jungling. Finds the satyrs though. That's the best camp when you're an axe. They die so fast. Tons of experience. He can get his way up to a blink. Cool little casual cloak for Abba this game as well.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I think it's going to do wonders up against just Stormhammers and Invoker in general.
Bench is going to come up with the Undying. I'm not sure what the rotation plan is here. Storm doesn't have like a regen rune or anything, but I guess it'll just be the axe coming in. Side vision. Damn.
He's going to go Warcry, but the Magic Missile connects. They do bring in the Tombstone as well. This is going to be a very, very dead Sven unless all of his buddies can get here right now. Lion can go for the Earth Spike of his life. Only connects on one. The swap back means Sven is most likely dead. Lands a nice Stormhammer, but unfortunately there's no raw backup to do the damage.
Yeah, feeling safe thanks to that ward up there, but good little smoke play. Kind of unexpected just because the Venge hasn't been in range down bottom. They don't have any deep vision down here for the Dire, so they don't really know what she's up to, and might be able to transition this into a push if they hadn't used the Tombstone. For now, probably won't amount to too much. But either way, slowing down Sven, big deal. Another Ancient stack. Ooh, that one actually
did not
missing
stack.
it there.
Yeah, he
Too bad.
took his time walking out of there, and one of the groups is still in the spawn box, so...
Oh, I hate that. Was it one of those Triceratops? Why does
No,
it do
it was
that?
a Mud Golem who got blocked in by the Triceratops.
Worse.
Alright, so Sven, he's coming back after his brief stint back to the grave. He's got himself that Helm of Iron Will, so looking for that early Helm of the Dominator, but he's not exactly the scariest target on the map right now. Drow Ranger is really farming up a storm. She's got herself almost her full Dragon Lance. You okay there?
No, I'm just laughing because someone in chat is talking about maxing stun for the CC when it's maxed out at level 1 XD.
Oh, you
Good
statsed
memes.
on him. Alright.
Like, come on, guys, know your skills, please.
No. Chat's smarter than us. We're gonna have a first Ice Blast of the game. Not really do a whole lot. Lakel, oh, swap back when? He's doing what he can. Boombell may pay the price for this, but actually, Boombell's gonna be just fine. Wen dropped his full load on that Drow Ranger, and she's just sitting back and farming.
Yeah, Boombell again, man. Just playing so well today. Excellent Vengeful Spirit player. Always there, always in the right spot for the swaps. Saving his chorus throughout these games, and this is slowing down a lot faster this game for Warriors Gaming. Can't quite push their advantage.
I mean,
Oh, man.
we've still got our mid lane very much in a bubble, as you know, we are 11 minutes in, but these guys have not rotated. They're just sitting back. They're trying to farm up. Overall net worth is dead even. I mean, like sub 100 difference between Invoker and Storm Spirit, but I feel like Storm Spirit's going to benefit from that overall just because he has Precision Aura going for him, and he can just get a lot more done as soon as he leaves and go for more pickups. Down
Ice
bottom?
Blast is coming in. Can they actually capitalize on it, though? No, nice. Nice Tombstone.
Oh, that's
Just
gonna be
completely securing this
3
tower.
heroes, though. Okay, Lakel's is going to get dropped there. Sunstrike, he can't reach, and he goes for a nice gust. Stormhammer onto the Undying, so split target Cinder at its finest as Lakel's is going to be running back. Can he actually turn this? The call will slow down the Storm Sven's path. There's a Stormhammer at the ready if he wants to go in. 2 seconds, 1 second. Onto the axe. Does he actually
Wen.
follow up for this? Oh my. The TP out at the very last second. Wen cannot find this. He's just going to munch his way through. Abba, he's hunting. Will he be actually... Nope, he's not going to find this.
Middle tower is under
That was a really sick blink play by Wen. I didn't think they'd be able to get it with a Tombstone pot down first, but very well played. Unfortunately, they only get the Undying, but they're still happy with that.
Invoker
Storm,
went
wow.
down in the mid lane. That was Storm Spirit just kind of manning up here. Boombell goes back, swapping and Fei Mao, saying, bail me out, son, I need some help. But
is under attack.
no one falling down in that mid lane again. Storm Spirit, he's having a struggle. Everyone killing each other. So much violence.
He's got Point Booster, 1,000 gold, Arcane Boots, so he's actually really close to his Bloodstone. Sitting on top of that net worth chart.
Oh,
They're gonna find Lakel's.
in some serious trouble there. Sunstrike going to be way off the mark. The Stormhammer to follow up with the God Strength. The Hex as well. They bring in the AA Blast. No expense spared. Lakel's goes in. Nice gust though. May keep her alive, but the Cold Snap should be enough to do the job. One more hit will get it done. Tombstone coming in. As Dire focus this down. Going to be some nice gold going their way. Sven picks it off. 200 gold for him. Now Axe in some serious trouble. Man, look at those 4Gs go. And Fei Mao is going to get a little bit stuck up. Boombell wants to go for something there. Has the swap if they want to find someone out. There will be that Earth Spike coming out. Fei Mao swap back. Boombell eats the stun for her Undying. Undying waddling back, thanking Venge for all she's contributed.
All right, well, now we're going to swing back to Warriors Gaming. Starting to kick this one off here a little bit better. 1,200 gold. Well, I guess a 1,700 swap over there. And the Yule Scepter will be coming up here for Nana. No bots first this time. Can't be. He's nice and greedy. And look, this combo mid lane.
What's happening? Oh god, it's happening. Okay, Jab's gonna be going up. He can't regen for crap, but he's waddling away safely.
Level 1 Epicenter, so disappointing. Damage not quite there yet, so fine, but with the Ice Blast. Later on, though, that's gonna look some good.
Is under attack. Radiant structures
Tower will just go down for free down bottom, but similarly up top, this one should also be a freebie.
So Sven's listening to you. He's going for that Echo Saber. He's got his Oblivion Staff up and should be able to complete it relatively soon. After that, I think that's going to be a lot more oomph on the Sven. Meanwhile, Axe, he's got himself his full Hood of Defiance. I don't think we see full pipe yet, but he's definitely making some progress towards raw survivability.
Yeah, this is a great stopover item. I'd like to see him just go back for the blink first and then finish the pipe later in the game.
Yeah.
Just use this for himself, and you need it eventually against AA anyway. There's no question on that.
Structures are fortified.
Alright, so Undying actually doesn't have a TP here, so we could be in some trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower
Draw
is
Ranger,
under
she's
attack.
got hers on cooldown. Dragonlance, oh gosh! That's going to be Storm Spirit zipping in. He's looking for something here. He's got a decent mana pool, but they're not going to catch out when. Instead, just controlling up the creep wave, forcing more rotations back. Unity, if they want to take this, they got to man up now. They will be doing so. That's going to be a nice Ice Blast coming in. Not going to connect onto the Axe, but either way, they will get the kill on the Storm Spirit. Fei Mao now going to be frozen up. They are able to Burrow Strike and hold him in place. He's going to get icicled up, and that's going to be a Stormhammer coming in. Fei Mao not going to stand a chance here. Looks for that Soul Rip, but I don't think that's going to be enough here. They do bring in Nana on the backlines, gets the Cold Snap off, and that's going to be enough for Invoker to score a double kill in this fight.
Takes a while to bring down. And they do still end up getting the tower, but again, popping all those spells early on, trying to get Wen does cost them. They're going to transition this right to the mid lane. Can they get Abba though? Like Yule Scepter trying to let everyone else catch up? Maybe.
He's burning down here. He's going to pipe himself up. Boombell once again makes the great sacrifice.
Oh no, Boombell.
Oh, he's alive. Oh yeah, no, he's not. Alright.
What a player, honestly.
Radiant structures
Such a good
are
guy.
fortified.
I think Undying would have been okay. I think Axe would have been fine.
Radiant's
I don't know
middle
if that swap
tower
was
is
entirely
under attack.
necessary, but either way, we are going to have Wen going back in. There will be an Ice Blast coming in. Will it connect onto Axe? Oh, it connects onto 3. Very nice job, Ancient Apparition.
Only
Radiant's middle tower
halting the
has
aggression
been
rather, but
denied.
Lakel's will just deny out the tower. Now this area, it's starting to open up a little bit here. We got some towers down there. We got Roshan still up. We got Ancients to be taken. Ben's gonna go to work on them right now. No God Strength though, so a little bit slower, but he's got 4 points of cleave. It's fine. Don't need God Strength anymore.
Yeah, there's that cleave build. You keep talking up a tree.
Well, I mean, he did this last game too, but it was just like, I'm still not down with the 4 points of the stun. I'm not there yet, man. It's like, what is the extra damage? It's 225 damage on 13-second cooldown.
So AA.
That's it. Don't change the subject in this shitty build.
No, I'm sorry. AA is just doing AA things right here. Is going to miss out the fact that all of Radiant are going to smoke up right into the Roche pit. Now, bottom lane, AA things.
That's the Wombo combo.
Yeah, that looks like it hurts. I mean, I don't think Dire are too keen on this Roche going down. They get a pick. They assume everyone else is scared and running away. But they are going to ping out the pit right now. Okay, that's Radiant.
The Radiant just love their pings. I mean,
They love these pings.
oh, they know.
I mean, they put the
It's
Sven
already
Creep
down,
in
though.
here. Sven
And they
Creep,
have
he wants to get
Undying.
it done. Sven Creep, can he actually go for the last hit on Roche? No.
Roshan has
The
fallen
zombie.
to
Sven came into the tower, but the tombstone up on the high ground ticked him, so he couldn't blink in. Or else he actually had an angle on the. Oh, he doesn't have a
No,
blink.
no
That would
epi coming in, but
absolutely
oh, the
stop you,
blink strike is going to come in as Wen. Burrow strike through. Wen's taking a lot of damage here. The Battle Hugger coming in. The swap back. Oh, once again, Boom Bell just taking one for the team. Brief mana drain onto Lakells, who goes in with the Frost
Look at
Arrows
his
onto
sheet.
Achi. He's trying. Yeah. He's gonna get silenced up, gusted up. He's trying to man up. He's gonna get called in, called down.
Under attack.
Sven wanted to be a player so bad, but unfortunately, he's not that speedy. Afu is gonna get slowed up. Jabs wants to make something happen here. Can he actually cancel the TP? He will be able to go through, grab him up, and slap him down.
This has been a very topsy-turvy game 2 and game 3. Game 1 was just so like linear.
Radiant's top tower is under
GG. It
attack.
was over like 11 minutes.
I think, yeah, we saw like a very smooth gold graph, never really changed up, but here we've got kind of that little kitty slide going down, little bump, and flip back up. We'll see if that's going to continue all the way up to the 0 margin, or if it's just going to be a brief bump in the road for, you know, Unity. And then they go take this, grab it by the horns, get it done.
Get her done.
That was the most American thing you've ever said.
I do what I can. I try.
All right,
I gotta mock you guys, or mimic rather.
you got to make up for that by throwing in casual A's into the rest of the games.
I try to like avoid it, and it just kind of happens.
All right.
Bottom. Feeling pretty safe for Ajit. He's almost got that blink dagger now. For some reason I thought he had it already, but just a little bit slower this game. Only at 8k below his own spend. When force staffed him up there. What a jerk! 20 full seconds. You asshole. He's under a ward too.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he died?
Oh my god, they're rotating for this.
I would be like reporting him so hard.
They're actually rotating for this.
Radiant's top tower
What
is
if
under
Wen just
attack.
walks away? Alright, they get the force tap down.
Wen was just like trying to help his efficiency. He's like, yo, go, go.
Dire's bottom
Alright,
tower
he'll be
is
alright
under
now.
attack.
Stalls him out. That means Lakells is able to go through this tower cleanly, going for Drow Ranger. She's
Has
frost
fallen.
stirring up the creeps, and well, she's got herself her next big item. She wants to go for it. She picks up that casual Yasha. I don't think she's going to go in for Mantha just yet. I think she wants to sit back and wait for more luxury items her way before going in for that big old fighting build.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now she's gonna hold on to her money, think about it, see if she needs that BKB.
So AA, is he looking for that late Midas picking up these gloves of haste? Or is that going to be like...
Oh, I would say so.
Yeah.
That's a
That's-
Midas, alright.
that's
Gotta get them
Midas.
levels.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Meanwhile,
I'm alright with
Invoker.
that, I guess. Like, what is he now? He's not even level
Radiant's top
11,
tower
so
is
yeah, he
under
desperately needs levels.
He's got... Do they got tomes in stock?
I was just about to check. Ah, they got tones and stuff.
Oh, okay. Throw strike coming back in. Boom Bell with the swap once again, just manning up. Wave of terror coming every which way. Call comes in. Zaki gonna be stuck up there, blasted down, but it looks like Storm Spirit will end up freezing, holding in place. As Afu gonna be up there, it's gonna have to face
nice
the contest of Ajit going in. Unstoppable streak as the Sunstrike connects onto the Storm
I hear
Spirit.
an epi.
Oh, I do hear an Epi as well, but is he gonna actually find anything? Doing a couple strokes of damage there, but not gonna be enough to take anyone down. Lakells now manning up, going in onto Nana. This Invoker could be in some serious trouble though. Advocate get frozen up. The Stormhammer comes in. All of Unity spare their lion is still alive. They should be able to get the kill onto Lakells as well. He's gonna come back from that reincarnate, and I think they've got the lockdown here. No Stormhammer, but zip in. Oh, Jab's trying to man up, but the Yule's too much there for Nana to contest with. Okay, okay, okay,
Why?
okay.
Oh, he tried to make the 8k MMR play.
He did not.
Oh, Jabs, why? Like, it was good because he was getting rid of the burrow strike and it was the one that was off cooldown, but Jabs, please, no.
Yeah,
Not
that,
like this.
that fight was like 5k gold in favor of Unity, or 5k experience rather. So overall XP should continue to plummet in their favor. Unity picking up now a 7,500 gold swing, and I mean overall levels are looking good. They've got their Invoker and their Sven almost at level 16, whereas the Radiant supports are level 8 and 9 respectively. That is pretty gosh darn low, whereas you've got your Lion and AA on the side of the Dire hitting their level 11s.
Oh. This game like breaks my heart, you know. There's like some weird plays happening. There's some kind of cool plays happening, but I'm not really sure what's going on overall. It's
We've got a Storm Spirit, 5
blood
charges.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Hard
we've-
life.
We saw.
Undying. Did you know there's an Undying in this game?
I have actually heard rumors, but I haven't.
I
actually
haven't seen
the
him for
man.
about 15 minutes. Because he's an Undying. The best thing he can do is help secure Roche and maybe throw it up on the high ground or something when they're going. Woo! What did
I
Ab
mean-
end up getting anyway?
I mean, we have definitely seen Sig.Trust come back from worse.
Oh, I mean, that's true. That is true. Then again, it was a lot earlier in the game when they started to turn around. At this point, it would take pretty big Sven misplays, probably. I mean, he doesn't have a BKB, so maybe that can happen. Stack a few stuns together or something. Damage going, jabs and boom bell working together through a good Berserker's Call or something, perhaps. We'll see.
Big smoke.
Now they'll smoke
Invoker.
up. Ooh.
Oh, look at those pings. We got him. We got him. Universal language of hitting alt click, and we will have the Invoker down.
That's huge. Great smoke. Right. I like it. Ping, 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 ping. Ching, 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 ching. Killing heroes, pinging heroes. It's great.
I mean, that's
He
double
actually
damage
able to get a
storm.
tower.
Can't really tell because he's also just blue and glowing anyways, but he's got himself some serious punches.
Yeah, don't think his set is just infused, guys. That's serious damage coming out here. 6 bloodstone charges. He's a monster.
Oh,
He's a
can't stop him
machine.
now. I mean, Lakel's here. She actually is going to go for that Mjolnir, like we've seen a little bit before. Oh, they got the Earth Spike here. It's going to connect onto Lakel's. The Finger of Death swap back. Boom Bell, though, doing some damage when?
Radiant's middle
Having
tower
some fun
is
there
under
with this little
attack.
epi. Didn't really connect onto anyone.
Did he get Wave of Terror? Yeah, he got Wave of Terror. Cancel
Yeah, so
his
we couldn't
blink.
blink.
Nice change, Valve. Stuff. Good stuff. Or no, that was the change that it was the and cancel salves.
Yeah.
That was good. Oh, I hated that. In lane. Suddenly Avenging him so much better in lane. Either way.
Got our pings mid. Something's going down in this river right here. Axe picking up that headdress, so should be going into the pipe fairly shortly. I think that's going to
Ajit's
be.
in scary zone again. Like, it's just where Invoker died. Oh.
Nice.
How I feel about this.
I don't think he's going to be in too much trouble, although there is no dire vision. They've got a little bit around this choke point, this entrance.
Look
into
how
the
many of them are
jungle.
here, though.
3. Oh, look at those pings. Look at them. They know something's going down. They will be able to go through to get the call. They're bringing the AA blast, though, so that's going to be doing some serious damage as the blade mail is going to be chunking down. They will get the sunstrike back out. Oh, they should be able to get the kill. Don't back out now. They leave Afu for dead when they could have had the kill on the axe as well. Oh, no.
I think that was actually the play. Sven would have died.
20 hacks.
Yeah, I think it was, but it was just kind of hard to watch as that was a really nice sunstrike.
Well, nice little play there, though. I mean, they get one. They deny the Sven a little bit of farm. He's TP back home. Pipe now finished up on the axe thanks to that. That is huge. Additional ore that they are in desperate need of. But Nana's got an egg and a scepter. Doesn't have the best people to really set up for it, though. Like, it's basically on Wen and the Sven. Get these ones made into play. Perhaps a two-man Earth Spike maybe from Zaki, but gotta find those good like choke point fights, right? To really capitalize on the Agnum Scepter.
There's going to be a group up from the Radiant. They're looking for something here. They've got a full man smoke coming in. Roshan not yet up, but looks like they're going to be drawing their way straight into the dire jungle. Maybe they bump face into Nana, but I'm not quite sure they're going to be able to find him. Oh, okay, they could be going in for the Sven here. That could be a really nice pick if they can get it. They're looking. What's their method to grab? They've got Boom Bell with the swap. She doesn't have her
It's
Aether
so
Lens.
risky though.
They
Like
want
you're
it.
so close to where people are farming.
They want it,
and
so...
towers.
Okay, they go in. They will get the blink call, and that's going to be a nice little jab zipping in. They should be able to get Ajit down before he even has a chance to react. Axe goes in, gets the culling blade. They're going to grab Afu as well. All of a sudden, 2 heroes dead. Sig.Trust showing their dominance here, able to cut the wave a little bit, able to go steal Sven's farm. That was a very, very worthwhile pickoff.
Yeah, and he was so close to that BKB as well. Really gonna cost him. You know, that BKB's done, of course. He probably doesn't die there. Maybe they burst him down through just the Berserker's Call, so perhaps, but need one more Ancient Stack to try and get him up towards that, courtesy of Wen. Thing will be, can they pressure? Can they actually, like, can the Radiant go high ground? They probably need Aegis. Put that on Storm. So this will be the next big battleground. Will be controlling this up. So if I'm dire side right now, I'm coming in. I want this vision. Hence why this Radiant Sentry is still very good. Probably a ward down here. Of course, some sentries near the pit. Just try and control all this up. Knock down this tower, and just make it so that the Radiant side, if they're coming in, they're smoking. They won't be hesitating, and just get ready to do some good scan Dota. Take control of that area. For now, Ajit will farm up his BKB here at the Ancients. That's going to allow them to express themselves out throughout this area. AA is a great hero for just constantly pushing this, right? The whole time. Throwing down some Ice Blasts every once in a while. It'd be great.
I wish we could like screen cap all your art and sell it.
Art?
Your minimap doodles.
I wouldn't call it art.
It's definitely art. Down
I'll
bottom,
express
Lion
myself, guys.
playing a dangerous game.
I'll take your tribute.
Look at those pings there. We got a chorus going on.
That is a dangerous game.
I
Nice
wish-
ward though. This is that kind of stuff you need.
I wish every hero's pings.
Oh my god, he got him!
Okay.
Nice hex though.
Oh, okay.
That was a zip.
He's gonna get out.
That
Lion.
ward. That was great prediction just based on like how long he had been not there. Went right to the spot. But living, so it's okay.
Again, I wish all the Radiant Heroes pings had different sounds, so we could make like songs with other pings. Because they could definitely do it. They could make like full-on Bohemian Rhapsody with how much they're pinging right now.
An acapella group, perhaps.
Oh yeah. Alright, full smoke up. We've got AA ready to drop the base. Looks like the pit's going to be a hot contest as Roche is respawned. Wave of Terror scouts it out for the Radiant. They're going to want to rotate in there as soon as possible. Vengeful Spirit does not have a smoke. Undying, same story, so they're going to have to just kind of YOLO in there if they want to go. They're going to wrap around the back though. Boombell with that Glimmer Cape wanting to make something happen.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun-na. Dun-na, dun-na, dun. I think this is the time for Mop Pack's doodle. It's
A doodle?
too tense, we
I
gotta break the
mean,
tension.
I don't think I. Oh wait, hold on. I can do like a shark thing,
Oh.
right?
Oh, that
That's
is
pretty
that
good.
is a shark fin sticking out of the water.
Oh man, I'm so good. Good little positioning here, but it should be kind of obvious. I don't know. Maybe they think they're back here. I guess, like chilling here. How do they want to approach is the question.
I think they just leave. This is
Very handy having that
no man's land
creep
right
there,
there.
though. That's right. Yeah, please no DMZ. But they have the superior vision up on the high ground there, so
Dire's bottom
the
tower
Dire are
is
the
under
ones who are,
attack.
or rather the Radiant are the ones who are
Dire's
getting what I would
structures
kind of
are
expected the Dire to be able to do, like this whole idea of coming down, securing this area. Instead, it's a Radiant coming up, and they're gonna secure this tower. Need to get some vision
Radiant's
up on that
middle
high ground,
tower
deny
is
those
under
wards
attack.
that are there.
Oh, look at that
Radiant
fortify.
structures are
34
fortified.
HP on the mid. Meanwhile, the rest of Sega backing
Radiant's
up.
middle tower has
Yeah,
It's a
There's
weird
some-
fortify.
It was pretty nice. It just did allow Unity to get what they wanted and back off without having to lose anything or TP back.
One night, twice the damage.
Sven's just in.
He's just all in. I don't really know if he's gonna be able to do that.
Oh,
without-
what a blink!
Oh,
Oh my god, that would have been like possibly the game if Nana died right there.
Oh, he's got those fast fingers, and again with Nana revealing himself near the pit, I'm not quite sure Radiant are gonna be able to go back in and test this. They've still got Zaki with his full combo. He's got his Finger of Death coming in. He's got his Blink Dagger as well. Now Roshan gonna get frozen up. Looks like no one from the Radiant is able to go in and get this in time. Sven picks himself up another Aegis.
Wow. That is crazy. Like, Nana gets caught there. They have to leave the Roche pit. There's no way they can stick around. They get Aegis on this team that's already snowballing pretty heavily. Like, starting to bring that way back in their favor. Kind of slowly over time. That's on top of that Storm Spirit. And that totally changes the game. When he is BKB and Aegis. Whew. That was close. Very close.
Alright, so looking at the overall pace of things, it's going to be Unity. Still in their favor by about 5,000, but they're starting to lose their grip. This feels oddly similar to last game.
We'll see if turn that around with his Aegis. So that'll be the big question.
I think
What's his itemization now? He's been mixing it up all day. No blink. Let me see here. Yeah. So blink, BKB, helm, Echo Saber. Okay. Fine. Next item. This could be a crit game, I think. Not AC time.
Yeah, I feel like AC was kind of their downfall last game, where he wanted to go and break high ground so badly that he forgot that he needed to do damage.
Oh, that game was
Radiant's
just that was no
bottom
Echo
tower is
Saber. But I
under
mean,
attack.
like, game one where he went Echo Saber into AC to help like break the base and win the game. That was thumbs up. I'm not sure if I like this game though.
Radiant's
kinda
bottom
like the
tower
crit.
has fallen.
Alright, up top, we've got big old pushes coming in. Tier 2 for Tier 2. This wad of creeps able to go and apply some pressure to the Tier 3. We'll see if Dire want to rotate back for that. They will bring back their Invoker.
Under attack.
Or not. He cancels that. Okay. He's got a haste. He's booking it up. They're going to fly back in when he's able to clean up a lot of money. He's now got himself 3,500 gold, buying out a full Aghanim Scepter. That's nice.
Oh, that aim is so sick on this hero. It's like one of the big reasons he came back. Everyone just going like blink Ags now. I'll even take that gem on top of him as well. Thank you, Ancient Apparition. Courtesy of that Midas, I guess. Kind of weird that they made him buy that up, though.
What,
I
Sand
guess
King?
no one else can afford it. No, they made Afu buy the gem. So the Ancient Apparition.
I think
Purchased it.
they wanted to get that Ags on Sand King as soon as possible. I mean, now you got Burrow Strike that hits for like halfway across the map.
Fine, just scouting at these wards. Not gonna force to have his spend this time. Very nice of him. Ooh, speaking of which.
What?
Nice. There's no one else up here, never mind. I saw clumps of heroes and get worried for our Sven's safety, but he's okay.
I don't think they want to man up on him just now. He's picked up a couple nasty items. I don't think,
Got this big red shield thing that means he can't die. It's kind of good. The
Yeah.
heart of some beast.
you know.
Is that what it is?
Is it really his heart? I thought it was like
I mean, it's on his
his
forehead, isn't it?
essence. I don't know.
It's like a big thing that's like on his forehead. So I don't know. It kind of looks like a heart, but yeah, it's like a gem on his head.
I'm not familiar with Roshan anatomy.
Well, I mean, come on now.
How can I be a caster when I don't know how he works? Alright. Slapping up these creeps. It's going to be a full smoke rotation in as Unity. They've got to defend this eventually. Looks like all our exterior
Nana.
towers are down
Oh,
every which
Nana.
way. But no one's cracked the high ground just yet.
Too slow.
Oh, smoke up though. This could be nice and big. Ajit, he really wants to go and show off that nice new BKB. Plop a few heroes down with Echo Saber when he wants to show off that Burrow Strike, because Ags is still very much a secret. As, oh, he's going to find a nice juicy target here. Lakel's would be a nice thing to go on. Yeah, goodbye Lakel's. Jabs comes in though, BKB'd up, he's going to be trying to zip in and out. Can they actually get the catch here? He's going to try to zip TP out on the back lines. Abba able to go in. Killing spree for him as he's able to chunk down the Ancient Apparition, but it doesn't really matter if he loses his own life. Completely mana drained, going to get Storm hammered up and controlled down. Double kill now for the Sven. He hasn't even had to use that BKB, still holding on to 10 charges. They're going to be able to pick up the Tombstone. Nana gets the credit for that, so more and more money flowing his way. This is looking very good for Unity right now. They finally go back and take control of their side of the map, and you've got 3,600 gold on your Invoker now.
Yeah, and 4,100 on Sven as well. So it's at this point that like they've kind of comically kept saving money on a lot of their heroes. I find that to be a real theme in SCA that you don't see a lot in like the other regions. Like when I watch European games, I don't see this happen as much as we have down here. But maybe it's just the fact that they're really looking for that best possible item, so they don't want the incremental stuff. Because Fei-Mao just completely burst down, but now right in the boom bell too. That is really bad. This is like that 1-by-1 feeding frenzy. It just ends the game. Because now your two supports aren't going to be up. That's just it.
Yeah, that honestly could be
Supports
it.
can't just feed,
Radiant
honestly.
structures are
One of those big
fortified.
mistakes that people kind of tend to think about when they start playing Dota. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter that I just died. But now there's no swap.
Radiant's top tower is under
There's no
attack.
swap, and it's going to be up to Storm Spirit, who...
Missed the wave.
Yeah. Okay. Aegis
Radiant's
is,
top
Aegis
tower
is reclaimed. You know, there's small victories coming out as Ava gonna go in. Gonna get controlled up by a tornado. BKB up from the Sven. He looks to try to go in, try to man up here. Should be able to get the kill. He will drop himself. Again, comically bad timing for the Aegis to expire, but on the back lines, we've got double kills coming out. Jabs, can he actually get this done? He should be able to go in and get the kill onto Wen, but not able to do so as God. Look at the range on that
Radiant's
Burrow
top
Strike.
barracks are under
And there's
attack.
no more mana for Storm to jump in because he just jumped every which way. Alright. Nana, still
Alright.
alive. They're going to be bringing in Fei-Mao. He's back up, back fighting. But unfortunately, they will lose their tier 3 over here. Still all the racks standing. So it's not going to be completely GG yet. It just gets harder and harder from here for the Radiant to stand back up to this.
Yeah, that was really nicely played. The fact they were able to defend that's kind of crazy. Just the Agnum Scepter on Lakel's, adding enough damage to bring down that Sven. But yeah, that Storm Zip, that was really funny. Jab's just been like nailing some of these plays, and some of the other plays he just kind of goofs a little bit. But the old Zip TP to clear the waves. That doesn't really matter, right? You just want to keep the angle to get the big ones up here, so it's all fine and dandy. Just looks really funny. And he's up to 2,850 gold. Okay, Invoker. Nana's coming in. Flicking himself back out. Give himself a little bit of a giggle.
He's having some fun. I mean, I feel like at this point, Warriors are like, alright, we fumbled a little bit, we almost dropped the ball, but now 10,000 net worth going their way, still 10,000 XP. They're holding on in terms of overall levels. It's still looking good for them. Invoker, highest on the charts. The two supports, actually all four supports, tied up at 13 now, so there's not that huge discrepancy between ulti levels.
That is true. Buy anything yet? Yeah, you bind the AC. Alright, we're gonna try and end this game. We're doing it, boys. We're going in.
They want to get it done.
Yeah.
Drow
AC,
Ranger.
Or rather, no crit. Oh,
Drow Ranger, please.
what'd she do?
She bought a Demon Edge, please.
Oh.
Please, Rapier. It's not gonna be a Rapier, but I want it to be. I mean, is that like Daedalus?
Why isn't she buying Mjolnir?
I don't know. Didn't she have the?
What the hell? Why is she not buying Mjolnir?
Did she have the Maelstrom and sell it? I feel like I saw her where that was that last game.
That was last game.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
That is so strange. This is such a good Mjolnir game. Like, the magic damage is very, very good against Sven because of his war cry that he gives the entire team. So, like, physical damage, obviously, much less impactful.
Tornado coming in. Axe. Oh, he's gonna dodge it out. That is a very Wexy tornado right there. That thing went like a mile and a half.
Man, I am so confused. Gonna buy like an MKB. I mean, I guess MKB is also magical bash. It's just interesting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay. Dota 2. It's a game.
I mean, we'll see if it works out for her or not, but I don't know. Her team's coming back from some crazy deficits. I just want to see if this is Rapier or Daedalus. She's saving up a lot of money.
Tornado down.
4G's able to clean up this creep wave, allowing for Dire to get some push. We've got some Mott Pax tier scribbles by our axe.
Yeah, that's nice. I appreciate that. That's good.
Nice. That means it's a very good, informative scribble.
Yeah, that's good. Nice little like. Oh, look, he's got a line to add on too.
Wow, that is
Top tier plays right there. That's some good stuff. That's like 9k MMR scribbles. This guy'll go far.
That's yeah. I don't really know if Warriors Gaming Unity has the skills to keep up with that. Now Roshan coming back in 10 seconds. It looks like Dire. They're keen to go scout this out.
Yeah, and are they ever? I love like how the Dominator just is so good at some parts of the game too, right? You can just always keep scaling it out. Unfortunately, I don't think he actually. Yeah, where's his creep at? No, it doesn't matter.
I think his
Yeah, there's like that little thing on his forehead. You see that?
here.
Like that you know, the Aegis could be like underneath that little
That's
thing,
an
but I do
eye.
believe it's actually his heart, right?
His Aegis is his heart. I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, it's totally his heart.
I don't
It's
know.
fine, guys. It definitely is. Don't worry about it.
Poor Roshan like spawns with spears sticking out of him. Like, does he ever not have swords sticking out of his
One
ass?
night, twice
The weirdest
the
thing about
damage.
Roche is that he's just like all the ancients like had a baby. That's the thing that freaks me out about him because he's got all the pieces of the
Oh.
ancients on him.
Radiant has a scan. They know that there's a smoke coming into the pit. They might just try to go full YOLO for this and push it out because I don't think they can really contest this fast enough. This is.
I mean, you want Joel? Look, Kells hasn't fought another component yet, and he's walking to the secret shop. He's actually doing it.
Is he actually? Rapira?
Is he? Is he just farming this camp? I'm so scared right now.
Rapira.
Immortality.
All right, please don't. All right, if they don't have Aegis, there's no way he can buy it, so it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be an MKB. He's just waiting for buy. He has buyback and MKB.
Rapira.
He's 200 gold away from buyback and rapier. But please, like, there's no way, right?
They're so away.
All right, he bought Daedalus. I still don't understand why it's a Daedalus.
Drow. You're killing me. Alright, Lion is coming back into this. He's got himself a Ghost Scepter, so should be able to survive through a decent chunk of physical damage. So even if Drow starts wailing away at him, just hit your panic button, walk away. So
Items. Weird items in a game like this.
stalled out game here, 41 minutes. It looked like, you know, there was one team that could have had this a while ago. I mean, look at the span of net worth change and XP change from, 20 minutes to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Virtually nothing.
That's true. We're just back to kind of evens. Well, not evens rather, but like 8k experience at 20-minute mark, and here we are again.
All right, so
43 minutes in.
we'll see who's going to make the first move. I think both teams a little bit cautious. Again, we do have that Aegis going the way of our Sven. So he's got himself some more high ground push. He's got himself the AC. He's got buyback. He's got 3k on top of buyback. We'll see if he wants to actually pick something up or if he wants to just kind of keep farming and then YOLO down mid and maybe get a Rax. Because again, we've got tier 3s cracked. We've got like 10 damage on this range Rax, but there's really nothing in terms of sizable creep advantage going either way.
It's much harder for the Radiant side to actually like go on the map and actually do things, though, and that's kind of why the Dire are so easily able to control it. Not only because they do have that decent lead. I mean, you call 10k pretty decent, 43 minutes in, but it's just the fact that you look at these heroes on the Radiant, and it's like Storm, sure, he can zip in, Jabs can kick things off and do his thing, but then they have like a giant hole in Fei Mao. He's very defensive at this point. Like, he can just kind of like throw out some heals, throw out some glimmers, the Lotus Orb, and drop a Tombstone. That's kind of his play. Unfortunately, that means his ulti is very difficult to use at a time like this, because it's obviously the closer you are to them, you need to be like up in their face, but he's just going to die to like Sven cleave.
Oh, Sven's alacrity now. That's going to hurt. He's got 5k gold. He's going to get called down. Storm Spirit going back in, zipping up. They've got the AA blast rocking through. It's going to connect on anyone. It will connect onto Fei Mao. Now the Glimmer Cape coming back in. Like you mentioned, he's just going to get Glimmer Cape saved, and Warriors Gaming Unity, they go. They chunk out some damage onto the racks and then just back off.
Yeah, and they can come back in now, though, because Axe's BKB is now down. They didn't use any cooldowns. No God Strength popped on the Sven. Age is still waiting to be used here for plenty of minutes, and they're just completely ready to keep on going.
We've got Forge Spirit dishing out some damage. Lakel's doing what he can. With that Daedalus coming back in, he's going to get Lotus Orbed up by his allies, too. I don't know. Does the split from the Ags crit with the Daedalus?
Sorry, what was that? This crit? No.
Okay, so MKB.
Oh, well, actually, it would, right?
Oh, I don't play Drow.
Yeah, no, it would still crit, but it doesn't, like, make sense.
Yeah,
I mean, I think, like, if you just have a Mjolnir, it just does, like, more, though. Like, but yeah, they will crit, but it'll be a reduced crit. You don't get, like, the full damage or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it still applies a little bit more, makes Drow a little bit more potent, but she's just not that survivable. She's got herself a BKB, there's gonna be the blink in, they will get the blade mail off as, oh, Sven, look at the size of that sword, he's just manning up, he's got himself a second life, but they're gonna back off, they want to go into Jabs here, most of his mana pool is gone, Zaki in some serious trouble, will get Electric Vortex after they bring the Storm Hammer comes out, and it's gonna be Axe trying to go for the kill, but it's not gonna be successful, Oddjit just too survivable, that Deafening Blast doing so much work to Aegis to respawn, coming back up, Ghostwall keeping everyone in place, but...
They're all alive.
Oh, swap. They dropped their Lion there, and like you mentioned, the Radiant, they're all alive, but they busted out a lot of spells for that. Now Storm has to go back and regen completely. Axe doesn't have that Culling Blade for the next little bit. No Tombstone, no Flesh Golem, and swap down for the next 30 seconds. So I guess they just kind of back off and reset and wait for their Lion, because Lion's so much of their utility.
Yep, you need the Lion. No real cooldowns to work around here from the Radiant side that you're like kind of avoiding. You need the BKB up on your Sven. He needs to farm his sixth slot here, because that Aegis is now gone. And that can be a bit tough. Like, the alacrity is something that I hadn't been factoring in a lot of his builds, which is very important. We haven't really seen a lot of opportunities. Jabs. He's okay. Skills on cooldown here, so... he does get the Chrysalis. Okay, thankfully. That is good. Daedalus is a good item here.
Not as good as Rapier. No, in this case, I think that's what you need to do. Just make yourself cleave, make yourself crit, make yourself a lot scarier to walk into. The problem is Drow Ranger is still feeling completely comfortable sitting on the back lines and hammering away damage. They haven't really made her a priority for this gap close. I think you got to Burrow Strike on her every single time and kind of let the Axe do his thing. Because if Drow Ranger's still alive at the end of this fight, then I think Sig can still hold.
It's crazy how much work Lakel's like Boombell's been putting in, just because like Lakel's doesn't even have a blink.
Oh, they're gonna go in. There's gonna be a nice Earth Spike to follow up. They've got one dead. Drow Ranger gonna be out of the fight. Jabs comes in. There's gonna be Ghost Scepters all around. It's Boombell coming back on in. Nana got the BKB rolling. There's gonna be an Ice Wall making everyone slow. The Deafening Blast doing so much work. The EMP, the Hex. Fei Mao in some serious trouble. They dropped the Epi for this. And that's gonna be two supports, or rather the Drow Ranger down. Vengeful Spirit does get out alive, but Undying, he's definitely no buyback.
Curse. What happened? Why didn't Boombell swap him? Like, he was even in position. He wasn't stunned. He had it. Alright.
Drow Ranger buys back. They're looking for something here as Oddjit not going to have that Aegis. So they can't go back in. There will be this nice Tornado coming back up. Ice Wall coming back down. BKB Nana getting so low. He's got the Octarine. Can he actually get out of here alive? They drop the Ice Blast here, and they will be able to go through and get down the Storm Spirit, who has buyback. All of Unity are so low, but they're all still alive. They can all still fight if they really want to. They may just want to sit back and wait for cooldowns, dropping Power Treads on the floor, eating up a cheese. Very nicely
Form's
done.
so scary in base, though, even with buyback.
Alright, they're gonna go. They're gonna get stunned here. Lakel's could be in some trouble. There's the swap in from Boombell, but that means Boombell's gonna be going down fairly shortly. Or not. Or he's just completely alive. Oddjit gonna be the one in trouble. Boombell actually actually got the job done. They take out this Sven. He's got himself buyback as well. And when he's got that Ghost Scepter, but it's just going to get culled right on through it. So 3 dead on the side of Warriors Gaming. They hesitate just a little bit too long. When they finally are able to group up and man up, they aren't able to go and get the targets they need.
Alright, so 2,300 gold swing, 1,200 gold on top of that axe. Wow. And Storm, of course, costing him his buyback, but well worth it. And no objectives taken inside that Radiant base. Still only the tier 3 top down. Look to push out, take that tier 1 mid, or rather tier 2 mid, and Drow certainly will be able to do that rather quickly. See if the Kells will finally purchase up a Manta style here soon. Might almost be worth going for a mobility item, honestly, but
Do you
at
hear
this
Storm
point,
sounding like a hot mess?
yeah,
Okay.
it was weird. 1 buyback. That's too
Dire's
long to
middle
wait.
tower has fallen.
It's all down to this high ground now. No more towers standing in the way of you and Rex. Big smoke up from the Radiant. They're ready to make the plays. I mean, they're playing from a big deficit in terms of net worth and experience, but you wouldn't know it by looking at their playstyle.
Yeah, it's actually shocking how much of a difference it is. 14,000. But Aura Gaming, I guess, the fact that this Drow hits so hard, the fact that it doesn't really matter what Venge's value is because of how much she contributes just through swap, and even kind of the Undying too in some ways. I don't know. He's a really rough hero to be making work so far. And you even saw, like, when they were dead, they managed to get that kill on, like, the Lion and lose nobody. So, really, this game, the cores are working pretty damn hard with the help of Boom Bell. Just, like, Jabs has just been playing a hell of a game, honestly. Past some of the earlier blunders. His late game has been very phenomenal.
Drow Ranger now doesn't have buyback, so it's going to be on cooldown. She's got herself like 4k gold, 3.5k gold. Do you think she just buys out the rest of the Hurricane Pike, or does she save for the Manta?
I think Hurricane Pike would be actually like super sick this game. Surprised she hasn't upgraded it. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, there we go. I made a call.
It's super good. Yeah. Okay, thumbs up, high five, yes, in the air.
Can I
Through
get,
the
like-
internet, high five.
Can I get like 1.5 analyst points from that?
I'd say so. I mean, just put it on your resume or something. Be good.
That one time I made a call on the Drow Ranger. All right. Now, Roshan up. This is 4th Roshan of the game. This is going to be an amazing advantage for Unity if they're able to get it. They should be able to do so. There's really no way Radiant can do it. I mean, we've got the Devi officially drawn towards the mid lane, but I don't think they can actually get the job done.
All right, so take 2. Place Aegis upon Hero.
Baron has fallen
Hero
to
go
the
into
ground.
base. Hero try to win game. Whose blink is that?
Or-
Anna. Ooh, he's ditching his for the Aegis. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, second life and Invoker, arguably worth it. You got Sven. What did he drop for the cheese?
What is Echo Saber? Interesting. As long as he has Alacrity, that's fine, honestly.
Yeah, he's still hitting fast enough, and, well, I mean, Radiant still have all their racks up, so it's not like we've got super creeps keeping the lane pushed. In fact, Storm Spirit's able to do more than an adequate job keeping the lanes pushed out with his long-range zips and whatnots.
Yeah, unfortunately, without like a Manta on the Drow or something, though, the furthest the waves are ever going to get is here. Which is really bad. They never, like, get any further than that, because Storm can't actually pressure, like, up to here, you know? So that's kind of what's still allowing this big pressure in from the Dire side. They've just had this side of the map for, like, forever. It was like they were all dead, and they pushed mid, and they immediately went back in their base. They were just like, alright, that was fun.
I love your doodles.
No, I feel like I can, like, actually show what the hell I'm talking about.
No, you totally can, though. The illustrations. I'm a visual learner, so that's,
Oh, good.
that's very
Excellent.
helpful.
Save the stream. Alright, Nana. Maybe 6 seconds. Ajit, 7 seconds. Oof, risky plays. Zaki, he's got this 4-staff. Maybe some good 4-staff Dota can save Ajit.
Zip in. Storm Spirit. Oh, look at that zip damage coming through. Takes out half of Zaki's health, able to TP back to base. There will be a Sunstrike. Oh my, that Venge
Wait,
just got
what?
dropped right outside her fountain.
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
that is
tower
huge!
under
Nana,
attack.
what? Why was she
Radiant
low? What just
structures
happened?
are fortified.
I don't I don't
Alright, I
know.
need to look. I will
Can
investigate
you
this
watch
combat
what
log.
just happened right there? Because I saw the sunstrike come in, but I don't know why she
Oh,
was
she got
half
ice
health.
blasted.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Well, we got another ice blast coming in. It will not connect on anyone this time. Fei Mao is gonna get dropped a little bit. Goes into that flesh column form. Nana gonna get stuck here. Nice call in. Jeet, some serious trouble. Gets smacked down. No chance for Cheese. This could be huge. Can they actually get the kill on Nana? That could be phenomenal. He's got himself an Aegis, but that's gonna be Sven down 85 seconds. He has buyback, but they're still keeping the racks up.
Unreal, honestly. And can't even get to use the cheese, though, as you said. That is just very disappointing for him. Great Berserker's Call. Nice little stuns coming out there. Everything's stacked all at once, and suddenly Abba has 3,500 gold. And a gem quickly purchased up by the bench. Just like, oh, shit, guys. We kind of goofed. Here's Sunstrike again. Farming that ancient creep. Harassing locales, I guess, this time.
Storm, he's gonna be going for that hex. He's got himself a Lincoln's. I mean, he's getting some stacks going. But is he gonna get punished here? He's so slippery. Can they lock him down?
That plus 79 damage is so insane, though. It just allows you to build all these defensive items and get a BKB, get a Lincoln's. Now he's gonna go for probably a Scythe, actually. Shiva's is okay. I mean, I'd be fine with that. Help out with the split push and everything, but I think they also could use a Scythe.
Oh, Lakel's with the game sense, walking out just in the nick of time. Would have gotten dropped. Again, the Ice Blast Sunstrike combo. Looks like it hurts a lot. And this Invoker looks pretty badass, although his shoes are kind of stupid.
Shoes? Does he have pointy shoes?
Yeah, it's like fat shoes.
Fat shoes.
Like Uggs.
You got Uggs on? Man, I need to see this. I'm shocked, like, how can you even see people's shoes in this game? Oh, wow, those are kind of fat shoes. Why not they like pointy curled toes kind of shoes, like an elf or something?
Yeah,
They're kind
yeah,
of funny
right?
looking. That would make me giggle.
Oh, we got
Right.
Olive Radiant up in a wad here. We are approaching the 60-minute mark. And we'll see if Unity can actually siege and get a Rax here, or if they have to keep stalling back. Because, you know, Sven, he's kind of reaching close to maximum potential. I mean, he can still upgrade the shoes, obviously. He's got another slot once the cheese expires. He can buy a Moon Shard, but Dry Ranger, she herself has room to grow. And, well, Storm Spirit, he's getting nice and big, too. He's going to be putting that Mystic Staff in his stash. He's swapping around some shoes. What's going on with him? Brown boots at 54 minutes. What's your problem, sir? That's not good.
Octarine Core, Aghanim Scepter, Ancient Apparition, just like
Casually.
Dota 2,
Casu-
55 minutes in.
Okay.
I guess he thought he was gonna win that last fight, eh? Because he sold his Midas. And then just bought an Octarine Core, so now he's not gonna keep it going.
We got Ice Blast going, getting some vision going down here, but they're not going to find anyone in the base. So Dire, they've got to know that something's up. Let's see when our chorus of pings come out. Oh, there they go. Ping, 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 ping.
This is the first big excursion from the Radiant in a long time. And this is because of the different stance that the Dire have taken. Because they've realized, alright, we've goofed on like 4 straight attempts at high ground, but we're controlling quite literally 95% of the map or something. Like, they pretty much own this, right? And everything else is the Dire. They are just all over this place, farming all these creeps. And so it's just like, why are we going high ground? Like, eventually, there's no way we lose this game if we all just get 6 slotted. So let's force them to actually leave their damn base. We're going to kill this Axe, and then we're going to go high ground when the Axe is dead, and he can stop winning them the game. Because Abba has just been a complete monster from the high ground. He just finds that perfect spot every time. It's too difficult as someone like this Sven that needs to be up there and doesn't have the best mobility to actually try and escape after that. So that's the game plan, and that's why we're seeing some Radiant smokes out. But they probably still have... They must have some, right? Like, they've been in their base forever. No, they actually don't. They're fully out of smokes.
They've been trying to smoke around and like do little like wraparounds and little this, that, and the other, but this is such a stalled out game. I mean, it's going to come down to one big fight. Maybe the Roshan coming up next. I mean, we've got some serious time left on that respawn, so could just have a sit back and relax game again. 71 minutes when the map starts to break. No Darkseer, but I've seen Invoker cause some crazy rips. Let's look forward to that.
Oh yeah, it's true. Maybe with that new cosmetic too.
Oh,
Maybe it's, like,
dude,
really
everything
good.
turns purple. There's like random letters across the map. Like
Actually,
mid lane just cracks open, and there's just voids to hell coming out of there.
I've seen the letters when you cast spells. I kind of like that. I didn't see
I
that
do
before.
like that. The tornado's pretty hot.
Radiant's
There's our
top
MKB
barracks are
fun.
under
Oh, look
So
at that tornado.
dish the
Speaking of the
Asha.
devil, look at that. Got some cryptic writing on the ground.
Cryptic writing, some hieroglyphs. What is he saying? Does it spell out tornado?
Dude, it should
Oh,
totally.
it probably does. It's probably something stupid like that. Probably like has the spell name when it comes out. Oh well.
Alright, Sven, he's sitting on 3k gold, 1,000 on top of buyback, and he's going to be looking to maybe upgrade those shoes into bots or buy up a moon shard. Either way, no huge rush. He's already hitting fast, and with that alacrity on him, I don't think it's a huge rush to go for the moon shard.
Oh boy. That's the thing about Sven though. He really is like the true 7 slot. He's someone who like needs moon shard. It's so good. It's like your progression's just not done until you have a moon shard.
I mean, let's not forget about AA moon shard, because he's just farmed to hell.
I mean, I wonder what his next item will be. I guess he'll just do refresher, right? There's really nothing else to buy in this hero.
Radiant's
I mean, he could
Even though
go
it's not
for,
that good.
like, Glimmer, if he wanted to, just for safety. He could go for,
humbug.
like, Ethereal if he wants to be a brat. I don't know.
E-Blade actually wouldn't be the worst thing. I think there were some like easier people. If he could like E-Blade the Drow, that'd be kind of funny. Like stop her from right-clicking. Post BKB.
Alright, we've got a Invoker suddenly buys a kabillion wards.
A tome and a gem. His teammates just like, hey,
He's got
Nana.
10,000 gold still. Holy shit!
He's so, and he still doesn't have a moon shard.
He-
Nana.
He's still got
Come on.
10,000 gold after buying 8 wards and a gem and a tome.
He'll probably buy it now, honestly. He's
He's
probably
a-
just like realizing how rich he is.
He's his entire team's sugar daddy at this point.
Drop the gem in base, some tomes.
Alright, Sand King gets that hex. That could be a big turning point.
Yeah, they need to deal with this damn axe, but this is exactly like, this is what we're talking about, right? You can see how much they're getting out. I'm sure this graph is just, yeah, slowly just keep plummeting down. That's about 20k gold.
But look at the overall experience. Like, it has not faltered since pre-20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
bottom lane, we could have some action going down. Sand King out on his own will get called up. He goes into the sandstorm, but it's not going to be enough. There's going to be the blade mail coming in. He's trying to burrow strike away. Do they have the follow-up damage? I don't think so.
Still has 4 step, should be
I
fine.
don't think so. Come on, Axe. Get it done.
Oh, nice cancel on the blink. That was a really smart play. Actually did
Oh,
not hit him.
meanwhile, over here in the top lane, you've got Nana in some serious trouble. Gonna BKB, gonna Ghost Walk up jabs. It's gonna be the BK form as well. Looking for something here. The call comes back in as Axe is able to rotate. They will get down the kill on the Invoker. They get a double kill. They're able to get the Culling Blade here onto the Sven. 2 big heroes off the map. They can force the buybacks. Those are so expensive at this point.
Wow. Yeah, that is like the power of buying boots of travel on something like the axe, whereas you don't have that, right? Because you're saying he's gone for these other items. He can't come in and help out in a situation like that. It's huge. The giant differential, because Jabs was totally out of mana. He was extremely vulnerable, and instead they lose their 2 biggest heroes because no one else can come and join in that fight. Now he gets the double bots too as well, just realizing like how important it is that he's there for those
He's
kind
like,
of
oh
moments.
yeah, remember that time I was able to rotate with my team and we got those 2 crucial kills? Let's do that
Yeah,
again.
that possibly won us the game.
I think, yeah, that's going to be what
Oh.
happens here. Invoker, he's going to immediately TP to the top lane to try to get some push out, but that means his boots of travels are on cooldown for 30 seconds. He might have to just book it back to his base as
Yeah, he
everyone's
will.
rotating back on through. All right,
Play here and oh boy, so they've done it. They have left the base.
we have got ourselves a Dota game. Look at the net worth. It's going crazy.
Wow, it's moving.
I mean,
It's
that's
not
that's
just one
actually
linear
a real
line.
thing. That's like the first time in 20 minutes it's had some sort of upturn. Now
Dire's
Lakells,
middle
look at
tower
this. Tier
is under
2,
attack.
Tier 3. Gonna be in
Oh,
some
nice
trouble.
angle on the ice blast.
Yeah, they're gonna walk out of it. That
God,
means-
he is so scared right now, though. Yafu's just out of there and Jabs right next to him.
Look at the
Jeez.
scribble stab bottom jabs. Come on, man. Get back, get back. He's got 14 charges in his bloodstone. We saw him go down to 4 earlier. That comeback has been real. He hasn't really been dropping a whole lot. Got 3k gold on top of his buyback if he wants to go get that, I guess,
Ooh, we best get Roche.
Bloodthorn is next item for Storm.
They're gonna
like-
smoke. Oh, we're gonna Roche fight. Woo! That was me, not Annie, guys. That was my squeak.
We could probably have a squeak off if we really want to. Alright, Ice Blast coming in, though. It will connect onto the axe. He's going to get dropped as Radiant. Oh, they're now very, very scared. They're going to be going in. The Vengeful Spirit. He doesn't have a chance to react. He's going to get stunned up, but look at the... Oh, God. Finger of Death coming in. As Sven...
Look, House is dead!
No remorse coming back on in. That's 111 seconds dead on the Drive Range. He's got buyback. There's going to be a double man call. Axe. He's got the Blade Mail. He's got the BKB, but he doesn't have the raw survivability. It's going to be a triple kill for the... Oh, they're not done. They're going back in. They want to get the kill here. Earth Spike up. They should be able to get the Undying as well. This may just be GG as the Stormhammer finishes him off. Ultra kill. Storm Spirit, the lone survivor, crawling back into his base. He's got all his racks to protect him, but none of his teammates.
All right. I mean, we've seen this before, though, right? They get an Aegis, they come high ground, game
Storm
is
Spirit,
over.
Storm Spirit, Storm Spirit.
That was a giant jump. Jabs, please.
Look at what Nana did. Nana bought back for this, but Jabs. Okay.
I mean, he has buyback. That was a pretty sick play, because if he happens to show up and kill the Roche because of how much damage he would have done to the actual Roshan itself, and then stolen the Aegis, that could have been crazy.
Roshan has fallen to the death.
Okay.
He nearly did that.
Okay.
That would have been one of the wildest plays I've ever seen.
That would have
Unfortunately,
been
not quite there.
like noob from UA worthy. All right, let's see. Overall net worth, look at that jump up right there. We hit the 10,000 mark again, but we will soon fall back down as there was a team wipe and a Roshan and an Aegis. And overall XP for the first time dropping back down below 12,000. Oh, golly gee, I'm excited.
That is wacky. That is really wacky. What is that? That's like 20. It really was. It was like 20 minutes. Now it's back to 12K. God, they had a massive lead. Wow.
Alright, so we're going to have a Sunstrike coming in. It will drop onto the Venge, but this time not enough to kill her. Boombell a little bit more survivable, having 4 staff arcanes at 63 minutes. She is just so farmed. Look at this Vengeful Spirit.
Unbelievable, honestly.
I mean, she's...
Do you think she still has to purchase her own wards? She probably does.
Oh, she
does
has
too.
been purchasing her own
I'll
wards.
take your
That's the sad life, you know.
She's got 4,700 total net worth at 64 minutes in. That is less than like 1,000 net worth per 10 minutes. That is really sad.
Nana, there's some observers in the shop there, bud. Don't mind picking those up. There's another tome now. Oh, just buy. He buys an. Oh, that's his blink from the courier. Okay, for a second I was like, did he just buy another blink?
Storm? Okay, Tornado coming back on through. I mean, he's got himself 8,000 gold on top of buyback. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't have Refresher, but I guess he doesn't have slots for it.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't know why he doesn't have Refresher, honestly, but I guess he's not quite there yet, right?
Like,
and
could he
some of
just-
those buybacks have been handy.
Could he start? I mean, because this game's probably going on for at least 5 more minutes. Can he start buying like the chain of walking couriers to go protect his ancient? Is that still a thing that happens?
I don't think so.
I want it to be. You just buy like 6 or 7 walking couriers and parade them around your ancient, like have them all follow each other.
Courier Refresher Necro 3 is definitely a thing though for these
Oh,
kind
that
of
is a thing.
sieges though.
Sunstrike coming in. It's going to drop. Not going to connect on anyone. But Fei Mao and Boombell have to back off and reset because AA Blast is starting to actually hurt. I mean, these squishier supports getting dropped there by this 19 AA. Aghanim Scepter. Always feeling good about this.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And oh, gonna go for the full jabs. Okay.
4Gs.
He's not ready to clear it out. Okay, here we go.
Alright, 3 hit. Oh, this is big there. Wen goes in. Immediate hex. The swap back. Boombell trying to make something done. We'll go in with a wave of terror. Sunstrike comes in. Not going to connect on anyone. But everyone's still getting nice and chilly from that Ice Blast. Ajit wants to jump. You can feel it. He's got the BKB at the ready. Got the God Strength. He got the Blink. He wants to man up, but he knows once he goes in and throws, this could be absolutely GG. He's got himself some buyback. In terms of overall buybacks, we've got a couple available. The only ones dropping down are supports, our Drow Ranger, and our Invoker. They're not going to be able to hop back into this fight. Ajit is going to get the Locktree, goes in. They are going to have a BKB on BKB fight, but look at the Blade Mail doing so much damage. Ajit getting very, very low. Eats up the cheese. He should be alive here. Jabs. He's got the BKB coming back on through, jumping every which way. Mayfow wants to drop in. Does have that. Oh, my. Deafening Blast comes in. The Earth Spike connects onto Jabs. He's still alive. He's going to get Finger of Death down, and the respawn comes in. Can they activate Nana lock down? They're going to have the Gust from the Drow Ranger. Going to get very, very low. Nana dropping down. No buyback on the Invoker. Wen going to be taking a Magic Missile to the face as well. Do they have the follow-up damage? It's going to get swapped back into the fight. He's going to go down. He does have buyback on the Sand King.
Oh, Ice Blast kills. That's not gonna be enough.
Oh,
Damn,
my.
that regen.
Oh, that Invoker. I think he just... Sven went in, Sven manned up, ate the cheese immediately, but then kind of ran back out of that fight, whereas Invoker, he just went in and hard committed and got dropped down every which way. Not once, but twice. That was unfortunate to watch. Too bad his 12,000 gold can't help him buy back out of this. He's got himself a Refresher now. There will be a TP in. Is everyone going to go back in, smoke up? There will be a Ice Blast coming out onto Jabs. Lakel's Comes back in, ready to reset. Buyback on the Sand King, but they still don't have their Invoker to come in. That's a huge part of their high ground defense. This could be GG right here as Sig.Trust. They're gearing up to go for it all. The only buybacks left in the game are Storm Spirit and Alliance, so if anyone goes down here, if they manage to get down Lakel's, if they manage to get down Jabs, that's going to be huge. Jabs going back in, jumps immediately up onto Wen. Oh, he just bought back. He cannot afford to go down. He has the Ghost Scepter. He's going to be dropping down. AA on the back line's not able to get anyone here. The swap comes back in. They should be able to control down everyone. Ah, Jin, he's taking so much damage. The Hurricane Pike going back in the BKB. I don't think it's going to be enough to save him here. The raw damage could be too much. This could be GG coming out. And Jabs gets him down. That's a Sven down. Oh my gosh. Double buyback here from the Invoker. They're looking for something. Jabs end up going down. He takes a triple kill. Immediate buyback and a zip all the way back into base here. As they're looking for more. Nana, he just bought back from this. He's got the BKB, but they're able to go in. Jabs is now back in the fight. Deafening Blast comes in, connects onto everyone. They're looking for more. Lakel's going to get hexed up. Can they actually get the Drow Ranger down here? Doesn't have buyback. They are able to go through, drop down the Vengeful Spirit. They get the Drow Ranger as well. They're looking for this. Oh, Undying. He's going to go down here. No buybacks left in the field. Somehow Unity, they're still alive. They're still holding this. Can they actually get Nana down though? Because Nana buyback too. Zaki going to be the target here. Easy kill right there. Lion not able to come back. It's Invoker versus the world. It's going to be a 1v1. Invoker Storm. The last two remaining. Neither has buyback. Nana getting so low. I think he's going to go down here. I think that's going to be close to GG. Storm Spirit, literally the only survivor left on the entire map.
Push, though.
AA buys back for this. I don't think he can Ice Blast. I don't think Ice Blast will do enough, but this is crazy. I need to take a breather. Your turn, Mobpax.
Well, Jabs can just, I mean, what's he going to do? Like, he's a Storm Spirit. I don't think he can break the, he can't, like, throw him the game in this much time. Nice little juke to the side, though. He's just going to be avoiding Ice Blasts and everything, but one rack's down. Try and clear out a tower at the very least, and you will.
Tier 4 is under siege. He's gonna go for a second lane of Rax here. Should be able to get it up fairly nicely.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know if it's the Red Bull or this game, but my heart feels very unstable right now.
This whole game's pretty unstable, so eventually it was gonna leak through the screen. Sure, it's fine. And after all that, Jabs will have some creep pressure. Can't get the final racks. They'll have to leave and go home, and so they're up 1 racks. After that madness, no one has buyback besides the Vengeful Spirit in the entire game, and no one will have it for a minute when it's back on Lakel's. So the game has truly become like the final chaotic moments at this point.
When he's back up, back fighting. I mean, the only buyback left on the board is the Vengeful Spirit, so she can feel good about that. Her 7,000 net worth self is going to have buyback if this all goes to crap. So the question is, can Unity actually defend against 2 lanes of super creeps? And I think yes.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Can Sig.Trust defend against 1 lane of super creeps?
They've been doing it so far, so. Jabby. God, what a game.
Oh. We are 70 minutes in, 30 seconds, the map starts breaking. Yeah, I mean, this third game, first series is just gonna destroy us. You're done with Mr. Cat after this, right?
Supposedly. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll find out, though.
I think I'm taking over with Sayori, so that should be fun, but that's gonna be in the next few days. We've still got a series after this. So after this monstrosity of a game, the loser, well, they don't get much of a break at all. They are gonna be playing a Power Gaming to battle their way back into the tournament. I mean, it's very possible that either team loses a fight here, either team drops down to the lower bracket, one of those teams goes home. This next fight could determine who stays and who goes in Mr. Cat.
So many interactions every one of these fights. Like, there's just, everyone's so farmed. There's so many items, like so many situations. When you watch that last one where, like, Anna had Scythe available, but he has to choose between the bot back Storm with no BKB, and he doesn't throw it on top of him because he's not sure if there's a Lincoln's popped yet. And then instead he's just focused on top of Lakel's post, like on top of his BKB once it's gone, because he doesn't worry about the Lincoln Sphere. It's ridiculous. Like, how can you possibly keep track of all that shit? Like, at some point you're just throwing out scythes and just like praying that like someone on your team has already popped it, you know? Maybe that's what's costing extra spells and stuff like that, and how that last fight got so scrappy. There's so many ways that those fights can have outcomes, but the way that it went down, pretty epic. I mean, 9 heroes dead, down to like the very last couple of right clicks between an Invoker and a Storm Spirit, and in the end, meaning that he can only get 2 sets of racks. I wonder if he could have actually gotten thrown, theoretically.
I want to go home. 71 minutes, look for map break-ins. Alright, let's see. Wow, Drow Ranger is having some fun with that MKB. Again, the bashes do split with the Aghanim Scepter, so she's able to go and slash up a lot of people. She eats a Moon Shard. Let's see. Moon Shard status, Sven, he's got room for one. Of course, Lion looking for that Aghanim Scepter here at 70 minutes in. I wish him best of luck. Down bottom, we've got Axe. He's got himself a decent amount of pennies. Our big net worth leaders are going to be Storm Spirit, Drow Ranger, and Invoker, pretty much tied for first slot. Everyone else kind of fallen off after that, but I don't think it's going to come down to net worth here. I think it's going to come down to whose body is still moving and who is dead in base. Like,
Yeah,
that is...
just all positioning. I mean, that whole fight got kicked off because Sand King was here with no sentry or detection, and they just placed a ward.
Nice Ice Blast coming out, perfectly timed as Radiant make their way into the pit. There will be a Sunstrike coming out, not going to connect onto anyone, but Jabs slipping his way back into the pit. They're just going to go for the Roshan here. Screw the Dire. They ain't afraid of no little red
Go
dudes.
down so fast.
I mean, this thing is just hot, popping down like butter.
When? Dota, maybe? Oh, I just
it.
want to go. Go
Do
in!
it! Do it! Make it happen! Alright, that's bad. I think that
is
might
really
be
bad.
GG.
It's
Jabs.
just hard to run. I'm surprised the Radiant didn't chase just because of, like, the situation, but they want the fight to be more prepped. It's not the biggest deal, honestly. Like, you're quite literally taking an entire slot off your hero. Like, Jabs, I mean, his was just a refresher, so... It's not that important. Like, he just doesn't have his bots up right now. So this will be really cool, because Jabs is going to have his courier, like, sitting on the side over here. And when he dies and he gets his bots back, he'll then use his BKB and everything.
Oh,
and then
we
he'll
got
have to,
the
like,
final
zip over to the
showdown.
courier and get his BKB. It's gonna be
Unity
cool.
want to
Or
fight
rather, his
outside their
bots.
base. When
Pressure. That's the one.
he's ready.
Dire's
He's got
bottom
that FP
tower
going.
is under attack.
Can he actually jump on them before the BKBs come out? That's going to be a huge question. We'll see who's going to make the first move here. This could be it. This could be game-winning,
It's
game-losing,
such a common
tournament
play over
losing.
here, though.
Jabs, will he reveal himself here? The
Dire's
smoke's
bottom
going to
tower
start to
is
pop
under
out. They've got the Sven coming in. Jabs, will he get locked down here? He goes for the BKB. Hex in onto Nana. Gets the silence in as well. That Bloodthorn coming into use, and they're going to have TPs coming in all around. Nana getting very, very low. Doesn't have buyback. Super, super scary coming out. Jabs going to get the
baiting
peek,
them
and
into
Ice Blast right to the face. The Lincolns comes out, though. Meanwhile, Sven, he drops. He has buyback right away coming back. Storm Spirit. He ends up dropping here. There's going to be that respawn in from the Aegis. They're able to go through D-Ward. And now it looks like Dire are resetting here. They no longer want to fight outside their base. Nana, the hell are you doing down here? Alright, he's coming back to base.
That was all Jabs, honestly. Like, perfect read of the situation. Every time someone pushes down here, there's always this smoke kind of hesitation in play, and they try and find the angle. So Jabs comes over and he puts up a bunch of remnants, giving him vision and spotting out these smokes. And that's what gets the pick off on the Sven. He does end up burning the Aegis, though, so...
Nice Ice Blast. Oh, they're going to come in. Long-range Tornado. Sunstrike to follow up. Not going to do a whole lot of damage. Fei Mao, the lowest on the team, but still fighting fit. He's got himself his own Sheepstick. I mean, we've got hella hexes coming out now. We've got 2 on the side of the Radiant. We've got 1 on the side of the Dire. 2 on the side of the Dire, rather. So we got lots of lockdown. The problem is actually getting there and touching the other team.
Yeah, we've already seen this whole game how good Warriors Gaming have been at actually split pushing the lanes and keeping total control over this map. So now it's Signature.Trust's turn to try and put that same kind of pressure on. And thankfully they have 2 racks down, but even with that, you can imagine it's going to be a little bit difficult, right? Just with the Invoker and the Sven, but it is also very scary for Sven to go anywhere near, like, even out here is scary. And you can see Signature.Trust are pinging because they, like, see this as a moment of weakness. And he can't even go that far, Ajit.
So all of a sudden, Unity very much on the defensive, waiting for Sig.Trust to make their move. But Sig.Trust haven't, about as much luck as the Dire did, cracking high ground. They've got themselves 2 racks going for them after Storm was the lone survivor on a deserted island that one time. But now it seems like Unity, they're back up, they're back fighting. They've got themselves a decent chunk of buybacks. So, like, oh, Jesus Christ. I can't do this.
Half-hour delayed.
Look at those Invoker boots, though. They are just a disaster.
Oh, this is a good time to see it. Okay, let me
It's
get a
like
really
someone's
good...
wearing clogs with like goofy pants over them.
Oh yeah, that's a nice angle. Clogs. You know, I was wearing clogs yesterday. Have you ever actually put on a pair of like wooden clogs? They are shockingly more comfortable than you would expect.
You know what, Mott Packs? I can't say I wear wooden clogs.
Well, that's your loss.
I'm-
They're definitely not comfortable, but I was amazed because like I'm sure they stuffed them. Like you wore like these giant woolen socks with them too. I could see it. I could actually see it. I mean, please just give me padded leather every day, but just saying, they weren't that far off. They were close.
You know, I'm just a big fan of like sneakers and like flip-flops and like normal shoes.
Yeah, I know. Clearly the Dutch weren't into that, I guess. So.
Oh no, them Dutch. Crazy boys.
But they gave us mayonnaise, so. It's okay.
Alright, gee, we're going back in. with what's left of our sanity, we got to do a quick map check of anything on fire, any ancients moving around. Those are big ones that usually happen, but looks like everything's all right for now. Oh, I saw particle effects coming out. What's happening here?
It's beginning. Is that why there's so many butterflies over by them now?
Those are bats. They're on the dire side. But yeah, there are...
No, there's butterflies.
There's
butterflies right here.
Where you look at this? Bats. Oh,
Those
there
little
are
red
butterflies.
things.
Oh,
There's butterflies.
shit.
Yeah. See,
There's
the dire's not all hell and awful.
I don't think the
Butterflies?
butterflies are supposed to be there.
Well, they are now.
All right.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm sure the radio just saying like, ah, ha, ha, how the tables have turned. Like,
And
we're
Dyer's
stuck
like-
in their base now.
Dyer's like sitting back, drinking juice boxes, like putting in movies, VHS
Waiting
tapes.
for buyback cooldowns.
Yep. I mean,
Just chilling.
it's really just gold that's being the limiting factor now. People kind of bought out, and you know, Invoker with his 10,000 gold now almost back up to that point after buying a full refresher and like a gajillion send rewards.
So, do you think I'll just wait till Rush?
Yep.
Lose the Aegis right away?
Oh, top lane! We're gonna have a kill here coming out. Odd shit.
Oh,
TPing
he
away.
goofed. He definitely he must have swapped. Yeah, he must have swapped his scythe and his BKB and hit the wrong key.
Yeah, I feel like that could have been a kill. What? It was not. So we get to reset and wait for more hot Dota action to come down. When he's looking for a kill here, Jab's gonna get his link is broken. He's gonna get hexed up. They're gonna bring in more heroes here. Jig comes in. They got the Storehammer. Jabs cannot afford to go down here. That's gonna be huge. He does have buyback if absolutely necessary, but that's gonna be Unity looking for a nice little foothold. Get themselves back in this game. They're gonna be going in, chunking down these illusions. They're looking for more. They could clear out the creeps mid lane if they want to. Look at that wad of supers coming in. Oh, that Earth Spike felt neat.
So you could say he can afford to die here because he has buyback.
Well, he
Am I
doesn't
right?
want to die.
Yeah, but he can afford it.
Mod packs, I can
It's
hang up on
77
you
minutes in,
right
alright?
now.
Like, I don't think that's my fault.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It's fair
probably.
fight.
I'm
Okay,
sure
we're
it
gonna.
always is.
All right, until we actually got some action down mid, we're gonna switch to creep hype casting mode. All right, melee creep coming in. He's gonna be quite low here. It's gonna be
What's his
super
name?
creeps on the side of the dire. They're looking for more here. They're gonna go in. They will be able to get all the melee creeps down.
No, what's his name? They need names.
They all keep dying too fast. Look
Like
at these
leading the
4Gs.
charge is
Late in the
Charles.
work. This last range creep not able to do the job, not able to stand up to the onslaught of super creeps coming out from the dire. They're going to be going in, pushing towards this next wave. Oh, this could be big here. Look at this guy. He's big. He's fighting. He's going to be sitting at almost full HP, but now taking
it's
a
a
big
bloodbath.
duration of the damage. He's
Look
going
at
to be
their,
still
like,
up. He's wrapping around. He's
passion.
going for the rage creeps now, switching targets. He's going to be going on in. Will he lose his life to this, though? He's going to be still alive right now. Just barely pulls through 49 HP after taking out a secondary wave.
Wow,
This
that
guy,
was intense.
MVP, and now Axe just goes in and rips him apart. No
Imagine this guy
consideration.
ruining your day. This
Yeah.
is like a Jedi showing up, and you're just like some guy on the battlefield, right? And like suddenly his Darth Vader's here. Like, oh shit, guys.
I mean,
tough life.
you can see that melee creep fucking earned his spot in that wave. He fought his way through. He survived 2 waves of radiant creeps, and then Axe just comes in, cleans him up like it's no big deal. Like, what about that guy's family?
But like he's definitely sending money back home. What if they got medals every time they got a lasted on a creep? Like a little thing just got pinned on their chest. It did nothing else but gave them a little medal. That'd be cool. Maybe they get a hat eventually.
I mean, it does give him gold. That's kind of like a little medal
I mean, do they get gold?
from killing creeps. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see
Oh,
it
we
pop
gotta
up
jump
over the
in!
head.
Hero and hero action here! Look, Hell's gonna get slapped out! What the hell is happening? Boom Bell's a fish, he's gonna go down here. That's gonna be huge. Immediate buybacks coming out. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have the ability to come back in the fight. Zaki gonna get locked down there, still alive. Will get plopped down eventually due to damage over time, but now Oddshit still up, still fighting. They got Nana here, ready to control up what's left of the Radiant squad. Drow Ranger drops down. She has buyback, but no Venge, no Lion. You're coming at this without your supports.
Wow, good thing that happened where we were looking at creeps.
I got like genuinely too excited to see hero on hero action. I was like, oh my god, heroes on heroes, not just heroes and crepes.
And Roche, 1 minute, so... Did you catch, I forgot, was it a minute in that it's gonna spawn? I think it was something like that. I guess we'll find out again.
We will, we have the courier scouting it out. Alright. Courier, Dusky the Husky. Doing his best.
Best use of him, really? Except, where's the helm? Sven still has a helm. Could at least have an Alpha Wolf or something. I feel like this helm has gone on unused for the past like, half hour.
You know,
Hasn't even scouting Roche.
my helm strat, he actually does have a helm. Does he? No. That was Invoker Forge Spirits. My helm strategy is to buy my team horse and have it follow around one person at a time. So I will just go dominate a small centaur and lock it on to a support and annoy them.
Yeah, like right there. Take this. Why? No. Stop. Stop killing these wolves, please. Another wolf. Take it. Oh no! God damn it, Sven. Hate you. Oh well. He really needs that aura. Like that aura is so sick. You're not gonna buy. Maybe he's just like, I'm buying Satanic anyway. But that's like even a better
Dude, there's
reason to
so
do
many butterflies. There's got a full migration going here. I've never seen this many butterflies. There's so many. I think that's the prettiest way I've seen the map start to break at 70 minutes. All right, smoke rotation up from the Radiant. Looking for something here, but they're not going to find any dire heroes. They're all sitting down mid. If they can get the kill into Nana, that would be pretty huge. He's got himself some buyback. Our only non-buybackers are going to be our support. So literally all the carries can come back in. They've outlasted the timers. They've farmed up their gold. In terms of overall gold, we've got a lot on everyone but the Venge, which is pretty typical of the game. Overall net worth now staggering between Radiant Dire, pretty much all the way down. So it's going to be a very interesting game as everyone but our supports and our Axe hit level 25. Everyone's maxed out, ready to go, ready to start the bloodbath, but no one wants to be the one to dish the first stroke.
Radiant's middle
Let's see
tower
who's going to
is
drive
under
in
attack.
here. It's Storm Spirit going nice and deep here. Pops his BKB, gets the Hex off, gets the pull onto Wen. Wen is going to be in some deep duty, but they are going to bring the rest of the Dire here. Can they go get the kill onto Jabs? They're going to get the Hex off. They pop the Lincolns. Oh, they got the Earth Spike here. Boombell swapping herself in. She's not going to be able to come back into this. No buyback here. Abba, he's got that Blade Mail coming through the cull off the mark, but they do get down this fight. He should be able to buy back right away. The buyback comes out onto the Sand King. He wants to come back in. Epicenter doing some serious work. Jabs in some trouble. Can they keep him locked down? They get the Earth Spike coming back up. If they get him down, this is going to be huge. He's going to be going and get the silence off onto Zaki, and he's going to be zipping every which way. Should be able to get himself back out of the fight. They're looking for more here. They will be able to go through. The Tornado. They get the Impale coming out. Fei Mao, he's got that Lotus Orb. He's just going in. He's slowed up. He's going to get cold snapped down. He will end up falling. No buyback here. Drops a gem. Now both supports on Sig.Trust go down. I need water.
Well,
Radiant's
unfortunately
middle
for
tower
Warriors
is
Gaming, they
under
can't be
attack.
too sure that they like if they knew they didn't have buyback, they might be willing to push this and go for the Sven buyback. But honestly, at this point in the game, that kind of stuff is just way too risky. Now with Roshan up though, they can definitely secure this, and that is giant for them. That'll have to be going on top of the Invoker though. So man, I'll be picking that one up here.
Dude, Roshan
I really
is
feel like-
22,000 health.
Yeah. Still able to be melted down, thankfully, but I feel like Lincoln's is something that they are really missing on Dire's side. Like, super missing. Because it has done so much work for the Storm Spirit. It's made it very difficult for them to actually bring him down fast enough, and it keeps allowing Boombell to get in there with the swap. Whereas someone like Wen, if he had a Lincoln Sphere, I wouldn't be surprised if he picked that up next, honestly.
I mean, he's got room now. Looks like he might be the one taking up the Aegis. I mean, he's got a slot
Invoker
for it.
can't take it, I don't think.
I mean, he could drop something for cheese. Look at that huge pig. There we go. All right.
Has fallen to the dire.
Sand King Aegis.
Mortality.
Cheese gonna be left to ferment in the pit. Gotta age it nicely. It's gonna come back all richer flavor profile, honestly.
What?
The cheese, you gotta leave it age. It's still in the pit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
true.
it's on the courier now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the courier.
All right. Well, they're
It'll-
gonna bring
it'll
it back
age
to
in the
their
courier, I'm
yeah.
sure.
They're gonna bring it back to their fermenting room. I don't know. What do you put cheese in? Like a moldy basement? I know very little about cheese production.
I'll take
Nana.
your-
I'm not sure. I know
Oh, this
Custom
could be
Macau.
huge. He's gonna bump right into Jabs. Can they actually get this around here? That could be enormous. He's gonna zip his way all the way into the lane, but gonna get
What a
backed
hex,
up.
'cause of the
Oh,
vision.
Zaki! He's gonna be going down. He has buyback if he needs it. There's gonna be the Booster Troubles out there. Aren't able to stop that. Pops in the tornado, but it's not gonna be in time. So Nana just has to watch his support killed right under his nose. He's not gonna be looking for some revenge.
That's so disappointing. This is BKB Storm coming in. Poor Lion can't do anything. Well, Roche's already gone though, so I don't think this will end up playing a big part. The waves will be too pushed them to actually get to the high ground, so in the end it's just a little bit of gold added on the Storm.
All right. You think we're gonna reset to the next Roshan? Because I'm ready to creep cast.
Oh, we still have Aegis. We're good. I'm not sure how this game ends though.
I think that's the problem, mod packs. That's what we're still dealing with.
Uh-oh.
I'm laugh crying. It's okay.
Yeah. Like the Radiant have the advantage in some ways just because these racks, right? But this is ending like a base race. Like they're trying to get something so they have an opportunity
Dude, look at
here.
these sentries up in the dire,
I as well.
like, Just
All right,
alright.
here we go.
All
This is
right,
it.
we're going in. The tornado does catch out. Drow Ranger, she's up in her safety bubble. There's going to be a ice blast coming out to drop Kells. Getting super, super low. This is super dangerous to go in with the... Okay. And back to farming. Whose BKB was that?
Lakel's just popped hers.
All right. All right. We're done here.
I just changed Lakel's gender because he's playing Drow. You're welcome, Lakel's. So
I mean,
good to mix it up, a little bit. So
Drow Ranger's wearing like a little high-necked cloak here. Can't see
Yep,
that Adam's
that's good.
apple.
bet that AA
That
regrets.
glide.
Yeah, I think AA does regret selling Smites.
Yeah, I mean, it's been,
mistakes
what,
were
like
made.
40 minutes since he sold the Midas, being like, oh yeah, it's late game, guys, I'm good.
I need that Octarine core. We're gonna win this fight. It's gonna be sick.
And then all of a sudden, no high ground siege for 50 minutes. So I'm surprised
Stupendous.
Ancients haven't started moving. Sometimes you get like the particle effects from the Ancients going like in front of the mid racks. That's when
Oh
they're,
yeah, like look at the ancient apparition thing though.
Where?
It's huge. Like
Where?
on the Roche Pit Spire. Oh, it just disappeared. Whenever he
Oh.
does his cold vortex, the ice vortex, it's
Is
like
it-
a ton of particles.
Oh,
lane,
oh,
though.
top lane! We're gonna have a kill coming down! Oh, crap, I missed that. Drow Ranger's able to get the kill onto the Invoker, who does have buyback. Not the worst thing in the world. So many butterflies still. As Jabs is able to go through, melts down this creep wave. He's gonna keep it back down bottom. Again, they don't want to push this. They are definitely biding their time.
Yeah, they should be ready to push on the rating right now, though I think... I mean, it's a Sand King Aegis. I'm not that scared of it. I don't know. That's why this game is so hard to predict how it's going to end. By the way, did she... Yeah, she has her Agnum Scepter on Boom Bell. That's good. Alright. I don't think he's died since he had it, though, has he?
Oh, bottom lane. Jabs is going to be trying to TP out. Can they actually get him down? He's going to be hexed up. There's going to be a TP to him. Oh, they get the stun up. Boom Bell's in the air. There's going to be a nice call in. Axe trying to do what he can. Everyone's here. There's just green particle effects everywhere. Epicenter rocks through, but when it's some serious trouble getting his Aegis popped, they get down the Invoker. They get down the Sven. And there's going to be another kill on the Sand King, most likely. He's going to get locked in place. Magic Missile culled down. He's going to immediately buy, or rather doesn't have buyback. Invoker's the one that buys back. This could be really, really detrimental. Sven comes back as well. They need their carries. They need to be able to defend up against Sig.Trust
And they
pushing
still
in.
have Venge. Still there.
Oh yeah,
That has swap.
Illusion
I wonder if
Venge.
they'll even notice.
Dire's bottom
Oh, they have a
Oh,
dire
they're
vision,
going
so
in.
they'll
Look
see
at
it.
that tower melt. There will be the tornado coming up. There's Ice Blast coming in. The Lotus Orb coming in as well. Jabs is ready to go in. There will be the swap back. Keeping Lakel's nice and safe. Still going to tick down a little bit the Cold Snap, and that Ice Blast damage is a lot. The zip in though. Storm Spirit all the way in. Afu going to get wrapped around on that BKB doing some work. And that's going to be a mega kill streak out for Storm Spirit. Zaki getting controlled up is going to be plopping down pretty shortly. He's still alive somehow. They will be able to get down the Venge Illusion, so she's going to be a little bit useless for the next 30 seconds. Now Sven, he's slowed up. He really wants to go back in. Tornado coming through, culling out these creeps. And can they actually get anyone dead on the side of the Radiant? I don't know. Here's
Yeah,
Storm
it's in the
Spirit
same
in some
spot.
trouble. Zaki gonna be going down. The Ice Blast comes out. Though, can they keep Jabs locked down? There's gonna be a call coming out. Jade in some serious trouble. This is Sven's buyback. If he goes down here, it's gonna be all over. He's gonna eat the cheese. He's gonna get full health. Back up, Jabs. He's hexed up. He will go down. That's Storm Spirit dead for 45 seconds. Finger of Death on low ground to the axe. Will get him down as well.
Jabs
Afu
is
going.
back in.
Just trying to clean up the Tombstone. Afu. The zombies, they're too much for you. Icicle pops down. Now Achi gonna get plopped down as well. Storm Spirit.
They did it!
He's done it.
It's over!
It's all over.
It
Lion.
happened!
Looking for me?
GG comes out at 90 minutes into the game.
under attack.
Oh, Motpax, we lived.
Oh,
Victory.
barely. There's the Shadow Blade Sand King. Typical build. Typical purchase. A little bit too late to really bail this game out here. Wow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We have wrapped this one up. Signature Dota. 2 games that they probably shouldn't have won either of them, to be honest with you, but they played their brains out, and shout out to them, because honestly, that is very impressive. Because they were the ones that showed patience like crazy in that game versus Power Gaming, right? It was the same thing. It was a 71-minute game. It was them who just like took their time and eventually won. So there you go, guys. These guys are late game players. They got the decision making, clearly very well experienced in it. They just had another 75. Man, this is like their bread and butter. They did a 75-minute game just earlier 2 days ago and yesterday.
That's how they're clawing their way into this upper bracket, man.
Like, what is this? Oh,
I
Right.
don't know. But
and we're not even done.
we have another best of 3. I'm so excited, Motpax.
Woo! Let's go. I'm down.
All right.
Let's
So
do it.
as soon as this game ends, we are already like an hour and 10 minutes behind schedule, courtesy of nice long games. Haha! But next up, we are going to have Warriors Gaming Unity battling it out against Power Gaming. Winner stays in the tournament. Loser goes home. High stakes here in Mr. Cat. There's nowhere else you'd rather be. Stick around for Annie and Mott Pax casting up more Mr. Cat from Moonduck Studios in just a few minutes.